Evening, everybody, and welcome to SAFC Fans React. And tonight we bring you another live streaming of the Sunderland game. And tonight it is Sunderland versus Swindon Town with myself, Shaun Middleton. We also have on the panel another YouTuber, great lad, who's got over 1,000 subscribers. It is Paul Giles. You all right, miss? Can you hear us now? You can't hear us.
I cannot hear you on the stream, but I can hear you on the. I've got the phone here.
Oh, good. Anyway, I'll just have to. I don't know how we're going to do it. It doesn't work very well with it. It doesn't work very well with it with the phone. Like that's not using the phone. Anyway, there's two changes to the 2-2 draw of the weekend. So the two changes were coming in. Carl Winchester and Jordan Jones coming out. Conor McLaughlin and Aidan O'Brien. In goal number 1, Lee Burge. Number 6, Max Power. Number 9, Charlie White. Number 11, Lyndon Gooch. Number 13, Luke O'Neill. Number 14, Josh Gowan. Number 16, Dion Sanson. Number 25, Callum McFadden. Number 26, Carl Winchester. Number 27, Jordan Jones. Number 28, Aidan McGeady. On the substitution bench, number 20, Ryan Matthews. Number 7, Chris Maguire. Number 10, Aidan O'Brien. Number 21, Jack Diamond. Number 24, Dan Neil. Number 30, Jake Bortons. Number 35, the youngster Ollie Younger. It's going to be pretty hard this because of your connection there, Jazzy. I don't know how we're going to do this. But it's after the disappointing game the weekend. It was a really poor performance, but it took two world class goals from Jordan Jones and Chris Maguire to get us a 2-2 draw. When let's be honest, Crewe was the better team. Are you happy with the starting 11 first of all, and the two changes? Are you happy with that as well?
Well, I think there's a couple of seconds delay, so I'll just let everybody know that why the answers your questions about 3 seconds or something like that, I think. But the changes, I am happy with the changes, but I would have wanted Scowen to be dropped. In my opinion, I would have preferred Scowen to be dropped rather than. 2 minutes. Can you? Mark, sure you can still.
I hear you. I hear you, mate. I hear you. It's all good. It's all good, Giles.
The performance was shit, mate. We're all over the shop, to be honest. In the first 70 minutes, he even said he said that. So, changes when the guns had to come in.
It looks like Jazzy,
get 3 points. It doesn't matter with me.
Yeah. It looks like Lee Johnson's went with a 4 at the back, while I'm assuming, with Max Power going at right back, McFadden left back, Sanson and O'Neill at centre half, Scowen and Winchester sitting, Gooch on the right, McGeady on the left, Jones through the middle, playing the number 10, Penroll, and Charlie White up front. That's what I'm assuming. It's a 4-2-3-1, but it could be a 4-3-3. Mate, what do you think the system he's playing tonight?
The 5 at the 4 at the back. With Power gone to the right. Did you see Vokins come in? I'm sure you did. Wasn't working for a full 70 minutes. Probably should have changed it a bit earlier more played like in the crew. But this is a nightmare. But we need to win really. The change of formation needed to come in.
And that's
obviously with Grant Ledbetter, and I think Winchester should deal all right. Hopefully,
yeah.
It's just we're going to see what the Sunderland team's about made of now with Grant Ledbetter. I will see what they're made of. So if he really did make the Sunderland team tick as much as what most thought he did.
Right. Anyway, Giles, I've just got the last 5 meetings between the two. The last 5 meetings. I don't know what my connection's like, but it seems to have problems with StreamYard, even though it's a good kit. I think it works better with a laptop. But anyway, the last 5 meetings. Back in October 1997, Sunderland 0, Swindon 0. In May 1998, Swindon 1, Sunderland 2. In August 1998, Swindon 1, Sunderland 1. February 1999, Sunderland 2, Swindon 0. In October 2020, obviously Sunderland 0. Swindon 0, Sunderland 2. Matthew's saying as well, Jazzy, try and switch to 4G. It might work better. I don't know if you want to try that, mate. Instead of using your Wi-Fi, try and use your phone. Try and use your 4G. It's a bit of a nightmare, like.
2 minutes. I will like an office. Well,
on your phone, now you got you pull the thing down. You've got like your Wi-Fi button, the blue one. Just turn that off, and then just use your 4G.
Any better?
Do you know what I mean? That?
Right, I've turned it to as well to like.
Right, and use your 4G.
Fuck's sake.
Is it any better?
Is it any better?
I know. You think we're froze, like, but it might be waiting to kick in, sort of thing. Can you hear us, Johnson?
Look, I'm on now.
Right, anyway, I just can't. You froze, mate.
I can't. Do you know what, Sean? I can't hear out of my phone while I'm on.
Yeah. Oh God, it's a nightmare. Right. Anyway,
I froze that in the box here. What can I do?
Nah. I know, mate. It's just a bit of a nightmare. I'm just going on the live chat and see if you can sort your thing out, mate, because I need to try and keep with these. Ethan Dixon's in there. Clayton Edwards, Duran Punchin. So I think he's frozen. Yep, I think he has. I don't know what Clayton said. Good start, Sean. I'm sure he's tapping the mic. It's not my fault. Is my connection all right? Oh God. I think I'll just put that on the screen. Bloach George, the third from Twitter. Hope you're doing well. Have a very good live stream and good luck at the game. Good little lad, George. Right, okay, man. Right, Clayton. I'm going to send you a link so you can come in, Clayton, to see if because obviously if Jazzy's not very good, then I'm just going to be by myself. Tommy. Hi, says Tommy in the live chat. Woodsy92. All right, lads. Keith Ramshaw. Thanks to everybody who's coming into the live chat. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny. And so please subscribe to the channel. And also give us the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Lauren Kenny says something. What are you drinking? Well, I'm drinking the Red Bull because it gives you wings, according to Crack. I've also got some Rich Energy, but you can get 6 for £1 in Herons, so you know, tells you what you need to know. Anyway, I think it's quite important that we get back to winning ways tonight. I mean, if we want to finish in the top two, I'll just see if I can add Gilesy back in. Oh no, I've removed him with that. 2-6. Gilesy, can you hear us?
I can hear you perfect now, mate.
Perfect. Right, well, I think Clayton's coming in as well. Clayton's our moderator, but I think he's coming in as well. Well, he was trying, I think.
Nice one.
Oh, you seem better now, like, are you using your 4G? Are you using your 4G?
I must have done something.
Don't forget as well, don't forget to subscribe to Gilesy's channel as well. Gilesy's got his own channel on YouTube. So remember to go and subscribe to his channel. He's got a great channel. He's a great lad. Great YouTuber. Got massive potential as well. Lovely kid as well. Down to earth. Anyway, Gilesy, back to the football if we can. I was looking at their team. I think the main men for them is Oliver Finney. Sorry, wrong sheet. Yeah, I'm having a nightmare. Yeah. Having a nightmare. Even got the wrong sheets down. Brett Pittman.
Pittman's
Alan
handcuffed
Hope.
them and all.
Aye, Pittman. Wrong sheet. Aye. Brett Pittman, Alan Hope, Tyler Smith, Scott Twine, Anthony Grant. I think they're the other five main men. Like, oh god.
Well, that's Scott Twine's only young. He's like a local lad as well.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of potential.
Anyway, I just asked the live chat. Is everything all right with the stream in the live chat? Because I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Is our connection all right? Don't touch out, Gilesy. Tommy says don't touch out. God, crazy mess.
No, do I sound all right here?
You sent me all right,
I don't know. Oh, just a bit of a delay.
I know I'm just going to have to bear with it, but I think I was going to say I'll do the commentating and we'll just alter it. But I think if you're that far behind, Gilesy, I'll have to do the commentating, mate. You know what I mean?
Definitely, mate. Definitely.
But I'm using a different laptop, but I'm getting a new laptop coming tomorrow. So I think this laptop's alright actually. I use it with Paul. Anyway, back to their players. I see Brett Pittman. He's got 7 goals. Hallam Hope, is he playing? Hallam Hope? He's not even playing, is he? Brett Pittman's playing, yeah. Brett Pittman, I think that Garrick, number 11, Garrick. I think he's a decent player as well. I think they play 3-5-2, Gilesy. I believe a 3-5-2. So I think they're going to come here, Gilesy, and try and just frustrate us like Fleetwood did. You know, Fleetwood come up with a weight and they just try to pack loads of men in the box. In the middle of the park, try and make the game compact and just try and just defend for the lives. I think that's what it'll be. I can't see them coming here and trying to win, but you didn't know they're not a bad side. Not a bad side, Swindon. Do you think they'll come here and try and win like Giles?
Well, I've been talking to a few people, like there's a Swindon fan who watches my videos, he's been talking to us, and AJJ who comments on all the videos, he says this is the 6th goalkeeper and they've had emergency goalkeeper come in, like emergency loan goalkeeper, so we've got to at least be testing that keeper. But I think with the defence is shaky as well, they were saying, the lads who are talking to me. So with that being said, we've got to absolutely gun for it. Like, I know they're going to sit back. Most times they come to play at the Stadium of Light, and then they try and counter us. I just think that we should properly gun for it. With Jones's pace, later in the stages, they kind of defend like the way they can all game. They get tired near the end, and I think Jones will get in with pace. And obviously, someone's got to be on the spot for one of his crosses, or he'd get his chance of waving anyway. But I think they will sit back, Shaun.
I was going to say that the goalkeeper, that's a good point where you made that, Gilesy. Connell Truman, he's called. He's like an emergency goalkeeper. And the first thing when I found that out, I said, we're going to have to, as what you just said there, mate, we're going to have to like test the keeper, put him under pressure. First 5 minutes, have a couple of shots, and he might make a mistake. He might fail the pressure. He might fumble a couple or something. Get the pressure on him. Get the pressure on him straight away. He's a emergency keeper. You know what I mean? Get a few shots in and see what the series is all about. He might be rubbish. You know what I mean, Jazzy?
Aye, that's exactly right, mate. We've got to obviously be hitting the target. Like, didn't just put it straight at him because his confidence might grow. Like, make him work. Put it in one of the corners, right into the left or right to the right, whatever. You know what I mean? We've got to make him work. We can't just be putting it down his throat because his confidence will grow, and then it might make our job a bit harder. But apparently, had 6 goalkeepers, and this is emergency loan. It can't be any. He'd be like Jason Stale or something, wouldn't he?
I hope so, mate. I hope so. I mean, looking at their last few games, right? Swindon. I mean, where they're in the tables, Jazz. I think they're about. Oh, they're near the 18th, Jazzy. Like, they're only 3 points above the relegation. Like, so, and if you look at the last 5 games, they lost at Shrewsbury, lost at Portsmouth. They won Crew 2-1, drew with Lincoln 2-2, good result. Then they beat Northampton 2-1. So they hit and miss, but they are near the bottom. It's a game that we should be winning, Jazz. Let's be honest. If we've got any aspirations of finishing in the top 2, we've got to win tonight. We've got to win against Ross-shire as well. I mean, it's got to be 6 points.
Well, Shaun, I said exactly more or less what you've said in my match preview about years ago, where we've got to beat. It's a must-win because I'm sick of dropping points at teams down the bottom of the league, and that, man, we need to be beating them because it's going to make our job a hell of a lot harder when we've got to be coming up against Peterborough's and then Portsmouth is Portsmouth, I think. But
yeah.
We've got to be beating teams down the bottom. We need to go to us just dropping points of teams we should be beating, really. And the unbeaten in 3, but like you say, look at the form before that. It's kind of bad. So we've got to beat these, mate, 100%.
What do you think was the problem on Saturday, Gilesy? I was like, we played so well lately, and all the good things we've done. We won 4 off the bounce. We're playing good football. We're kicking clean. We looked like we're going to start really kicking on. And then that Crew's like not a bad side. They've actually had a good season, Crew. What do you think was the problem on Saturday, Jazzy, with the performance? It was, I mean, the first half display was probably the worst display of the season, wasn't it? Where do you think went wrong in that first half?
Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds really mad, and I'll go a little bit, not stick, but like a few people were commenting. Grant Liberty, simple as that. Not just him, but I will put the majority of it down to him. A lot of people say he slows the game down too much. But he might do that, but he's doing that for a reason. He's keeping the pressure off the back, like off the defence. So, and then he dictates play like going forward as well. He picks out the clever pass rather than just spraying it forward like scouting. It frustrates the life out of me watching him because all he does is run around like headless chicken. He really does. The Crew game was a very poor game for him, but the ones before that he did improve. But he's been one of them players where I'm thinking, why is he still picking him? Surely Dan Neil's better than him.
And it's. I'm just going back to get back the live chat there, Jazz, a second, right? Because I think Thean's in there. Sorry, Thean, I did see you, mate. Anthony Myers as well. Thean, Acacia Cameron, Jude, AJ, all the nice people who've come in. Sorry, I'm just having a few technical issues, but I think we're back. Fingers crossed, we're back on track. I was even reading the wrong players up earlier. Well, not the wrong players, but anyway, it was a thingy by Thean. I think he says something of 3-4-3. I'm just going to highlight it because I think he said. I think Thean says 3-4-3. Jazz. I can't find it. Anyway. I think Thean as yesterday says he thinks we're playing a 3-4-3. What do you think? I'm hearing it's a 4 at the back, like. For Sunday tonight, that's what I'm doing. Max Power at right back. I mean, I could be wrong. What do you think, Giles?
Well, I'm sure it's if Max Power's at right back, a flat back 4, but if not, I cannot see him playing. I cannot see him playing max power there if it's not a battery. You know what I mean?
I think with max power and line up the team, it's Power, Winchester, and Scowen. I can't believe he'll not be playing them three in the middle. I can't say that. I can't say that. For me, it's Power right back, McFadden left back, Sanderson and 09. I think it's four at the back. That's what I think, mate.
Well, to be honest, I prefer it when it's the three centre-halves because we were playing really well. So if we can just start well, because we can never ever start well. There's only a few select games where we have started well. Wait, what's that? Will Grigg scored tonight, mate. Just to let you know.
Will Grigg scored? Oh, good. 6 minutes to kick off.
Will Grigg scored,
I don't know what's going on in the live chat, but they're talking about the streams and stuff. But like you see it, Anthony's Shaun, have you got a Red Bull problem? Not quite, mate. Not quite. I don't think I have anyway. Graham Rogers, evening all. Thien says I think it's a connection issue. Sorry, Thien, I couldn't see your comment. Tommy says, Shaun, you're concentrating. Yes, I am. It's just because we had a bit of a problem at the start with Jazzy's connection, but I think we're back on chat now. I think we are right now. Fingers crossed that we are right. In case you're coming, Jude says, yeah, it's a 3-4-3 because they had to put it on the screen of the formation. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think people's on about the stream, what the access to. I think people are saying that's buffer and stuff, but anyway, it's 5 minutes till kick off, Jazzy. Yeah.
Oh, you're joking.
Are you gonna look at your thing? Yeah.
I'll give us 1 second. Just going out. Ask for your password and that, didn't it? And
no problem, mate. No problem.
A couple of seconds today. Yeah, 2 seconds, mate.
Anyway, I'm just writing. Right, anyway, let's get the live chat. Any comments quickly before the game starts? I'll be doing the commentating. So, apologies for early on. I think the StreamYard's it's a great piece of equipment, but if you haven't got a laptop or a PC, I think it's a bit temperamental. So I don't know if you can put in the comments what's my stream like. I mean, I'm using a laptop, but I don't know what mine seems to be fine. My end, I'm opening Jersey's. I think his is fine now. Give us your score predictions in the live chat. Tell us what your score prediction is going to be. Graham Rogers says 4-1 for the lads tonight. That's right here. Optimism. That's what we want. Want optimism on this channel. Red Bull optimism. Rich Energy optimism. Which one? Red Bull or Rich Energy? Put in the live chat. Which one do you prefer? Give us a thumbs up as well. Yes, exactly. Give us a thumbs up. Got to give us a thumbs up. And don't forget, most of all, absolutely most of all, subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny. It only takes you a couple of seconds to subscribe as well. It really, really helps on our way. And remember, I'll be doing the interviews in the next few months for SFC fans. This is my new channel now. This is my home. This is my family now going forward. So please get ready and watch me interviews coming in the next few weeks. Right. 5-0. David Miller. I like it. Tommy, 4-1. I like it, Tommy. I like it. Joanne says, brilliant. I hope you enjoyed your walk, Joanne. Yeah, your power walk. Anyway, I'm quite confident tonight. I think if we've got any aspirations to finishing in the top two, we've got to win tonight. We've got to beat Rochdale. It's got to be 6 points. It was a bit of a setback on Saturday, but two unbelievable strikes got us out of jail. Jordan Jones with an unbelievable strike, 75, and then obviously 90. I think it was 97 minutes. Chris Maguire with an unbelievable shot. So we'll take it. I mean, it was a point we didn't think we were going to get, but we're going to get back to winning ways tonight. We've got to get back to winning ways. It's an absolute must. Gilesy, the players is on the pitch, so we're going to kick off in a couple of minutes, Paul. Is your connection all right now?
Yeah, sorted, mate.
Sorted, aye.
I can hear you sound, mate.
Aye.
I'm just I'm gonna try and move this so I can see if I can get a better signal.
Aye.
Shit.
I'm just writing their teams down.
Is that any better?
What's that, mate? Yeah, all right, aye.
Oh no, mate, I'm sound now.
Aye, it seems a lot better, like Jazz. Seems a lot better than what it was, you know what I mean?
Aye, mate, it sound. Have they kicked off yet on yours or not?
No, you mean no. But I think they're playing 3-5-2, Jazz. That's what I think they're playing. Pittman and Garrick up front. That's what I think they're playing. I think we'll have to watch him like a Pittman, Brett Pittman, number 8. Brett Pittman. Let's write that down. And then there was the other one, Garrick, Jordan Garrick. Yeah. 2-6. Right. Anyway, we're just about to kick off. So I'll get the commentating underway.
I just shout out there that AJ here. Says good.
Yeah.
Good luck, lads. Ready to go.
Right. Anyways, the players taking the right. We're just about to kick off from the Stadium of Light. Come on, Sunderland. That's 3 points, and I please. I kick off to.
Fucking come on.
Right. Sunderland have the ball. Lyndon Gooch kicks the ball upfield. Swindon have the ball now. Good header in there by Winchester. Well up by Max Power. Lyndon Gooch. I'll be able to figure out the formation after about 5-10 minutes. You'll better work it out. But anyway, the pitch is looking well, just the same really. Still not very good. I'm going to get the new one down. Lyndon Gooch with the throw to Sunderland. Looks like Max Power is playing down the right. It looks like we're early doors. Lyndon Gooch with the ball. Plays it inside to Carl Winchester to Power. Power sprays it back to Luke 09. That looks like a back four to me. Early doors. Josh going in the middle. Luke 09. Luke 09 all the way back to Dean Sanderson. Dean Sanderson and Max Power, the captain. Yeah, looks like it's four at the back. Max Power. Checks back. He's got an option there. He's just keeping the ball, keeping it nice and simple at the minute. Max Power chips it forward to Charlie White, but he's beaten in the air. And Sunderland win it back. Lyndon Gooch generate inside to Charlie White. Charlie White, and he wins the throw to Sunderland. Yeah.
Oh, Shaun, I'm ahead of you.
Yeah. What sentence are you?
Right, a couple of seconds.
Couple of seconds ahead. Are you a couple of seconds ahead? Anyway, Swindon's got a chance here. Oh, Jesus. I tell you what, was bad defending there. Swindon down the right hand side. Plays a crossfield pass. Max Power gets the ball, chests it down. That was a poor play by Power. He gives the ball away to Grounds. Now, Swindon at the ball. Oh, referee, man. It's a free kick to Swindon on the edge of the box. A foul on number 10. It was Scott Twine. Paul, you all right? He's froze.
I think it's gone off.
Anyway, Scott Twine with the free kick for Swindon.
Oh, it's fucking...
I didn't hear you, mate. But you froze, I think. Scott Twine, number 10, standing over the free kick. Oh, good. It's a dangerous position, this for Swindon. Lee Burge, you've got to be careful because free kick comes in. Oh, it's a good save by Burge. He doesn't do very well. he parries it out, but he gets away with it, and I think he wipes out. I think he wipes out Max Power in the process. Was it Max Power? It wasn't my free kick. It was just bounced in front of Burge. We just wanted to save it, but number 26, which is Dominic Thompson, kicks it back, but Lee Burge gets it, and he takes out Max Power in the process. I think he's all right. Right. Anyway, Lee Burge has the ball. Oh God, what's happening here, man? Nightmare. Hey, streams are a nightmare now. Good. It's still sticking again.
Is it all right?
What?
I can hear you perfect, mate. My picture's crashing.
It keeps on crashing. Looks like Swindon are playing a 4 at the back tonight. Ball down the left-hand side, but Aidan McGeady tracing it down. But well done by number 4, which is Dion Conroy. Well, Clayton's supposed to be coming in, but I don't know what's going on with that. Like, anyway, Swindon playing the ball out from the back, kick over the top. Luke 19 gets it. There's it back to Max Power. Max Power now, plenty of time, plenty of space as well. Max Power, the captain, to Lennon Gooch. Lennon Gooch checks inside, turns to the right. The Gooch goes all the way back to Max Power. Sunderland just keeping the ball now. Max Power on the ball for Sunderland. Has to go back to Dion Sanderson. Luke 19 is playing at centre half again tonight, but in a back 4 tonight. Josh Gowan in the middle. Just come back. Just going, sprays it in the centre to Carl Winchester. Carl Winchester to Max Power. Max Power down the right hand side. Good flick inside of Gooch. Gooch does well, but Charlie White doesn't do well with his touch, and it goes out for a throw to Swindon. 5 minutes gone. Swindon in Swindon. Gilesy, is your connection all right now?
I can hear you perfect, Shaun. It looks all right on the phone, but I don't know what it's like on the YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seems all right. Seems all right now, right? Seems all right. Nice. Chance of something there. Josh going in the middle. That part of the pitch is really awful. Like, anyway, it's Callum McFadden down the left hand side. He's got support with Aidan McGeady. Aidan McGeady on the ball now. He's got 2 defenders on him. He takes one on, puts a cross in. Well played by Swindon. Well defended. Comes back out. Luke 19's got time here. Callum McFadden. Looking for options. There's no options on. He has to go down the side. Luke 19 down the left hand side. Luke 19, who's playing centre, plays the ball inside to it's Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones checks back. He's got a ball inside there too. That's a good play by Son on the left hand side by Jordan Jones. And then Aidan McGeady, good skill. Aidan McGeady still on the ball. Aidan McGeady with a cross in the box. But the keeper gets it. The keeper, Connell Truman, the emergency goalkeeper, gets it. So it was a chance of something. It was good work down the left by Jordan Jones and Aidan McGeady. Nice little bit of skill in there. Aidan McGeady with a cross in, but the keeper was always going to get there. Right, anyway. Jazzy, are you all right? You know? Seems to be.
Aye, sound, mate. Sound.
Aye, seems to be all right. Like, what do you make the first 6 minutes?
Sunderland in possession, plenty of the possession. Gone down the wing. Gooch looked all right there. He looked full of energy. I like the little link play between Jones and McGeady, and really tested the kick. Well, tested them. And Burge done really well for the save, and sort of like I wouldn't say a double save, but he had to make 2 saves. So, we've been playing probably. Been playing all right, really.
We haven't started too bad. To be fair, you're right. We haven't started too bad. Just figuring out. But anyway, it's back to the emergency goalkeeper for Swindon. It's charged down by Charlie White there. Carl wins the header. Gooch gets pushed. Is that not a free kick? Is that not a free kick either? No free kicks given to suspect challenges there. Ball comes in the left-hand side. Dion Sanderson does well, and Luke 19 does well. Good pass by Power. Plays it from the back. Winchester sprays it wide. Scowen's got a man on him. He needs to be careful, but he does well. Plays it left to Callum McFadden. McFadden back to Scowen. Bit of a lazy pass. He's put him under pressure. Oh, something lucky there, mind. Lucky. I think McFadden give
Twa men was scouring, mate. Twa men was scouring.
He gives. Well, I think it was the pass though, Jazzy by. What's the pass? It was a sloppy pass by McFadden. Skillen wasn't. We went the wrong way. So you got to try and we got a bit lucky there, to be fair. Like.
Aye.
Anyway. Right, Swindon have the ball now. Ian McGeady. 8 minutes gone. On SFC, fans react. It's also Shaun Middleton and also Gilesy. Go on there, subscribe to Gilesy's channel as well. Great YouTuber, great guy as well. Lee Burge with the ball to Luke O'Neill. It's definitely, I think it's definitely fought the bat tonight. Gilesy liking it. I think it looks like a fought the bat anyway. I think it could be. It's either 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. Ian McGee with a took a play on. Plays the ball down the right. The Lyndon Gooch now. 1-on-1 with the defender. It comes inside. Hits it with the left. Oh, it takes a deflection. Comes back out. Jordan Jones hesitates, so he has to go back. Comes back to Callum McFadden. Callum McFadden on the left hand side. Ian McGee. Oh, it's sloppy. That was sloppy. Ian McGee. You know what happened there? Ian McGee.
I think Gooch took the shot on me. I think Gooch took the shot on. It wasn't a cross, I think.
No, I think he did try. I think he took a shot, you're right, and obviously took a deflection, didn't it? And a comeback out,
Aye.
But anyway, Swindon have the ball. I think Swindon's playing 3 at the back and 5 across the middle. Max Power's batting defending there, and he does well. He heads it back to where Lee Burge. Swindon after winning tonight, and after win.
Stanley's beating Ipswich.
That's a good. Paul Cook's just took over them, hasn't he? Paul Cook.
Aye.
A good manager. Good manager. Anyway, Lyndon Gooch to Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones comes inside, looks around, got plenty of time, just keeping the ball, puts it out wide to Callum McFadden, down the left hand side to Charlie White. He's got a man on him, but he holds the ball up. Back to McFadden, sloppy pass by McFadden, sloppy pass. Swindon get the ball back. And ricochets, scrappy at the minute. That's very scrappy. Very scrappy.
It is, definitely. A few misplaced passes by McFadden. I thought Vokins would have come in for McFadden, to be honest, but he stuck with him.
So that. And I thought so as well, like, to be fair.
Go on, Gooch.
Gooch on the right hand side. Gooch keeps the ball in. Oh, it's defended well by Swindon. And Swindon clear the lines. Looks like they're going to defend for most of the game. I think we'll have plenty of the bar possession and stuff.
Definitely, mate. It looks like they're just parking the bus, basically, aren't they?
Yeah. And a big shout out on Twitter to at George's parents. Little George, he's a big Sunderland fan. He's just put a picture up on Twitter there. So thanks for watching, little George. It'll get 3 points for you, mate. Here, McGee with a cross in the box. It's well defended by Swindon. Luke O'Neill wins the second ball, but the ricochets comes out. Swindon's got a chance of a counter attack here. It's 26. It's Dominic Thompson. Swindon keep the ball. Good passing there. Just keeping it. Some not really pressurising, but they give it away. Josh Gowan, quick ball. Ian McGeady, the chance of a break here, but he's got plenty of men around him. Oh, Ian McGeady plays a ball. White was going the wrong way and went for a goal kick. Good. Unbelievable. That was a bit of a sloppy pass there, but I mean, it looks like it's just been a very sloppy start, isn't it, Jazzy? To be fair, very sloppy start.
With the passing's not the crispest, mate. I think I know we're in all the possession and we're coming down the wing, but the final ball in the final third is just it's sloppy, like you say. Try to put a chance here. If he holds the ball up, it's Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones on the ball now. Puts it wide. Lyndon Gooch. Lyndon Gooch to Max Power. Max Power to Lyndon Gooch. To Max Power. Max Power now. Nice ball over the top to Charlie White. Charlie White got a defender on him. Defender does well. Charlie keeps it.
Lyndon Gooch, he's got to come. He needs some support here. Nice pass inside. Jordan Jones back to Lyndon Gooch. Lyndon Gooch's got a defender on him. It's too tight down here. I need to try and switch it if we can. Max Power in the centre to Carl Winchester. Winchester with a shot. It was always going wide.
Mate, I think there's not enough tempo in the passing. They need to pass and move, and they need tempo. It's too pedestrian.
It is very slow in it. You're right. It's very slow. AJ says, what's the odds on McFadden scoring tonight? I don't think so. Like, I'll have to put a link on Twitter. Like, what about this? Put a link on Twitter. 2-6. I thought that would have been done. Like, to be fair. Oh God.
Sassy.
Anyway, there's a ball down the right hand side. Charlie White calls it up. He's got support here. Passes inside. Nice pass inside. Jordan Jones. Oh, the shot over the bar. I think it's gone for a corner. Like, I think.
I think Jones is playing in a free role, mate, because sometimes I've seen him drifting to the left and the right.
That's what I think. I think we're playing a 4-2-3-1, and Jones is playing the number 10, like Gilesy. I think. Is that what you think it could be?
Aye.
Could possibly be that, like, you know. Right, it's a corner. Jordan Jones with the corner. Corner comes in. Headed by. Oh, scrappy there. Oh, I think Luke 19 won the header. There's one of their players, number 24. I think it's down the floor. Hunt. Rob Hunt is on the floor with a head injury, so play will be stopped. Gilesy, first 15 minutes. What do you mean to the first 15 minutes, pal?
But the same as the first 8 minutes that when you asked this mate, it's been all Sunderland really, and Swindon's just sitting off, and we're passing sloppy, like I say, in the final third. But if we improve that, we're up the tempo a little bit. I can only say this game gone one way, and that's us winning.
Yeah. It's. I think we've had the better of the play, but they haven't really threatened. I wouldn't say 15 minutes gone, but it's been very scrappy. It has been very scrappy. Like, Jones looking confident, says David Miller. There he is, the main man returning the Mac. Hi, not quite. Remember, everybody, these live streams are just temporary until it'll be this season, and hopefully we'll be back on the grounds next season, and then that's when we'll be interviewing the supporters and stuff, which should be good. It's been good doing the live streams. I think it's wrong, but I want to be out there. I don't want to be hiding behind my keyboard, giving thinking I'm a keyboard Bobby and this, that, and the other. I'll be out there as soon as the restrictions lifted. I'll be out there, showing me face to the people who love us. I bet the other people will not be though. Terry Brown, nice. Thanks for that comment, mate. Cheers, pal. Anyways, Aidan McGeady with the ball. Aidan McGeady plays it with back to Luke 19. Luke 19 to Dion Sanderson. Max Power now has to go back. Not much options there. Oh, Dion Sanderson playing out from the back. He's kept it well, but has to go back to Max Power. Ball over the top is
onside.
Charlie White. He's beating the offside trap. He's going to check back. Yeah, it's Lyndon Gooch. Lyndon Gooch now. On the right hand side. And Max Power. Back to Lyndon Gooch. Oh, Gooch does well. Does well there. Does really well with the one touch. Here's it back. Oh, that was good football. Lyndon Gooch he does his man down the left hand side. I think it was Jonathan Grounds. Jonathan Grounds. He went around Jonathan Grounds really easy. Plays it back. Oh, it's good defending. I think it's a chance for Sunderland. Chance. It was a chance there. It's a bit slow. This laptop, like very slow. I thought it was a corner there. Charlie White must have gotten the shot in, but he missed the target. Right. Anyway, 17 minutes gone from the Stadium of Light. Still Swindon 0. Hopefully we can get a goal and just calm us down a bit. 09 with a back header. And see if he goes back to Lee Burge. But anyway, Luke 09 with the ball there, bring it out.
We really need to start moving the ball a bit quicker, like Shaun.
It is. He said it's very, very slow, isn't it? I think that was power. That was absolutely power. That Dean Sanderson, really power. And I was power that one up by Dean Sanderson, like really power.
Definitely, mate. I think if they carry on like this, I think Leigh Johnson will give them a minute off time, like because
I will.
Edging it by being the better team, but
it's
gonna. I think they might get one chance and tack it and sit back.
No, that's exactly what the do, Jazz. They'll if they get one chance and get a goal, they'll just defend for the lies. That's exactly what they'll do.
And we struggle to break teams down, mate, when they sit back to like park the bus.
Aye. Anyway, Josh going with the ball. Oof, that was a late challenge. That should be a yellow card. That mind. The referee's having a word. Oh, I think he's just having a word, and that's about it. But it looked like a very, very late challenge by Swindon Town midfield. I think was that number? Was it number 10? No, it was number 10. It was I can't see his number. Might have been that number. It might have been that Twine. That's Scott Twine, I think it is, for them. Right. Anyway, Sun had the free kick. Jordan Jones with the free kick, puts it in the box. Headed by Charlie White over the top. There's a chance, but fortunately not taken again.
No.
Anyway.
Just in second gear, mate. We're in second gear, like. We're in second gear, mate.
Adam French, I love that guy. Constantly praises. I love the praise. Adam French says, "Is this Graves and St John Company on the channel? Pure class ad." Cheers, mate. Thanks very much. Remember to give us the thumbs up as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. SFC Fans React. And also go and subscribe to Jazzy's channel as well. If you wouldn't mind. Back at the game. Max Power on the right-hand side of the sun. Max Power. Checks back. Goes back to Dean Sanderson. Some haven't really been very good for the first 20 minutes, I'll be honest. Very sloppy at passing at times. And there's another one just there. Power again. Very sloppy pass by Power. Gives it away. Dominic Thompson for Swindon Town now. There's a chance down the left, but thankfully won by Gooch. Jordan Jones. Back to Dean Sanderson. Quicker. Pass it quicker. Somebody give him a shout, man. Jesus. Right, Max Power now. For some reason, I've got that Dominic Thompson as a right wing back, and he's a left wing back. Happens quite a lot. That I've got the team in front, just in front of where I tell you, so and say their players' names, but that's wrong way around, I think. Anyway, Swindon clear the ball. Number 5, Jonathan Grounds clears it, but it comes back to Max Power. Max Power now down the right hand side. Lyndon Gooch, good pass inside. But someone's we're getting so far, and then Swindon like sort of pressing here, so we can't really get out with a 1.5 at the minute. That's better passing quicker. Winchester now spreads it wide. Luke 19, Luke 19's got a chance to move it out here. Yes, it's to Carwin. It's to Carl McFadden down the left hand side. He wins the throw to Sunderland. Throw into Sunderland. All right, St John passed away to you. Now I remember watching football as a kid. Him and Greavesy on the ITV. I always remember his face. St John, like always. I passed away, didn't he? God rest his soul. Anyway, back of the game.
82.
And Winchester on the bar now. Winchester, nice little turn there. Winchester, some people call him. Max Power down the right hand side. Max Power. Jordan Jones with the bar now. Dominic Thompson done well at defending the well there. Max Power pass inside. Sloppy again from Max Power. Bad pass. Josh Gowan cleans up from the second ball. Well done by Josh Gowan. Max Power again.
Mate, you know what they're doing? They're sitting back so Jones can't use his pace.
It was a nice pass there. Nice pass by Gooch to McGeady. McGeady, Jordan Jones, got to be quicker. We've only got 2 men in the box, so 3 now. Max Power, there's a ball on back post, but it was delayed. Sorry, I'll come to you in a minute, Jazzy. When you, right, Jordan Jones with the cross. Good defending by Swindon. Jonathan Green's headers it out for a corner, for a throw-in, sorry. What were you saying, Jazzy, quickly?
I think that he's a chance he made.
McGeady with the ball. McGeady on the right hand side. He switches it left. Callum McFadden now. Callum McFadden checked on his right. Nice little pass back to McGeady. He's got a 1 man on him. Ian McGeady with his skill puts the ball in the box. Oh, there's just nobody there. It wasn't a bad balling, but it was just nobody where I put it. Gooch on the top. What is Jazzy? Sorry, what were you going to say, pal?
I just think the way they are playing, the way they've set up, Jones can't use his pace, and he picking up the ball, wanting to just burst away, and obviously because they sit so deep, there's too many on him.
Yeah, and that I think Gooch has started the game well, but I think Power's been sloppy. I think his passing's been awful. Power, he was awful on Saturday and all. This is the thing with Power, I just kind of get away with him there. Paul, he's just too. But anyway, McFadden's under pressure here, and this is when he's not very good. Garrick's with the ball. Garrick takes it around. Oh, he's done well. McFadden actually done well there. He won the free kick, so I let him off. But Garrick, I thought he turned McFadden, but McFadden managed to get in front of him, and he wins the free kick. So well done there, Cam McFadden, for once. Anyway, so take the goal kick quick. That was a bit thingy like. Dan Sanderson from the back. I was saying, Jazzy, these streams, they're just tempting, aren't they? I mean, that's all it's good doing them, but it's next season. These streams will not be any more. We'll be back on the grounds, and all these people will hide behind the laptops, giving it the big and this, that, and the other. I don't know if it's anymore, will they? You know what I mean? So I'll be out there. I'll be there.
Okay, Get
anyway,
mate. I'm going to try and do match vlogs. If I don't feel too nervous about digging it, my stream just crashed there, but it's come back on.
I did mine for a second. Anyway, Swindon do well to win the ball in the middle. Good football as well by Swindon, and it's in tight place as well. Donny Thompson down the left hand side, and it's a free kick to Swindon. Gooch gives away the free kick, I think.
I mean, that's when this channel will just explode when you get around the stadiums and you interviewing the people like you've done before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At the minute, it's very quiet at the minute, you see, and people, the channels can take advantage of that. The amount of mistakes on your fan TV. But the thing is, once you start getting back to that grounds, that's when I can do my thing. And I mean, these people who's sitting behind the laptops and doing all these streams, they're not better to do them anymore. You know what I mean? They're not better to do the streams anymore. It'll be just a case of this is just temporary. This is just temporary, and I like doing these. They're good, but once I start doing the interviews, home and away, that's when it'll be better. And that's when this channel will grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it'll be this year as well when we get back into the stadiums. If everybody gets the vaccine, it'll not be this season. It'll be next season, but it'll be later.
Next season. It'll be the start of next season. It'll definitely be the start. It'll be the start of next season. 100%. I will be back in the grounds. Class, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I'll be out there. Don't worry, I'll be out there. I'll be behind my laptop. I've said that a few times. I just said, no, it's just like these people who give it the big one, and you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. Anyway, it's a free kick to Sunderland in the middle.
You know what you've got to do? You've got to do those children, just learn to be the bigger man and just ignore them. That's what I do.
Well, I do well to ignore them, to be honest. What I'm trying to say is this channel fans react once we start getting back to the grounds and an interview with the grounds. That's like you said there. That's when this channel will start to grow really big. You know what I mean? When I get out there and do the interviews, that's me bread and butter, as you see. As soon as the restrictions are lifted, I'll be down the street front. What's that, mate?
It's done all right at the minute since you went on it. It's went up to nearly 650 or something, whatever it's on. So it's flew since the short time you've jumped on.
Oh no, it has. I mean, I think it was 200 or 300 subscribers or something when I joined. I can't remember exactly, but we've sort of doubled the subscriber count. But just getting that 1,000, once you get the 1,000, you start to kick on from there. I believe, like that's when you start to kick on. Like.
You do.
Anyway,
I went from 1,000 to nearly 1,400 in like about 3 weeks.
Adam Fincham power off. I'm assuming he means because he's playing bad. I'm assuming anyway.
More than likely.
Right, anyway, back to the commentating. I'm getting told off. Right. Right, Dion Sanson with the header. Luke 19 with a backflip. It's Josh Gowan. Charlie White, bad touch. It's Dominic Thompson now for Swindon. He plays it back to Broadbent, number 33, Broadbent. Just Swindon kicks it down the right hand side. Sorry, and Max Power's there. It's a nice ball inside to Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones can turn here. He's got 2 men on him now. They'll be asked to track back to Lyndon Gooch. There's not many options, like, is there? There's not like an urgency about us. And that was pulled by Gooch, gives the ball away, and Swindon have the ball. We need to be better, really, like. And that was terrible by Callum McFadden as well.
Early on, but you can see why we're missing Grant Limpeter, that person in the midfield who controls the midfield, who controls the game for us, who can pick the right pass out. We just look all over the place, sloppy.
No, I think we're missing. Now I really like that Liam Walsh. There was a company last season, class player, him, and we're linked with him. I think as a little rumour. I don't know how true it was, mine, but anyway, Jordan Jones with the free kick. 29 minutes gone on SSA Fans React. We showed Shaun Middleton and also Gilesy. Go and subscribe to Gilesy's channel as well. Ian McGee down the left. Ian McGee got a man on him. Ian McGee checks back, comes inside. Callum McFadden with the cross. Doesn't clear the first man. And Swindon managed to. Oh, it's a good second. Charlie White will get there. He doesn't. The keeper's quickly outmined. Conor Truman, the emergency goalkeeper. We haven't really tested him. And I think me and Jazzy was saying before the game started, we needed to have a couple of shots early doors, see what he was about. And we haven't. And we'll give away a stupid free kick in the middle by Carl Winchester. For me, it's a poor start, Jazzy. I think it's sloppy. It's been sloppy. Passing's been off. It's been poor. Been really poor. Really poor. Tommy says slow start. Reece Lincoln. Right. Anyway, back to the game. Swindon with the ball. Palmer on the ball now. Plays inside to Garrick. One back by Scowen to Charlie White. Well played by Charlie White. Ian McGee now down the left hand side. There's 2 men on there, but he does well. Passes it back to Callum McFadden, and it's no pressure on Luke 19. Luke 19 at the back now. Got a lot of injuries. Sunderland. Ledbetter's out for a few weeks now. Willis is out for the season, I believe. I'm manager for the season. Bailey Wright's out. Very, very low numbers at the back. Sunderland, come on, man. Lee Burge, a bit of urgency, man. Luke 19 at the back. Plays it out. Turn by Ian McGee. See, Ian McGee, he's got that quality, and Ian McGee with the ball now. To Max Power. Max Power down the right hand side. To Lyndon Gooch. Now, see when we get here, there's no options, is there? We're going to get the ball, and then we'll just going back here, Paul, don't we? I think Clinton, we're just coming in here.
We can't have McGee picking up the ball in the middle or like that. He should be further up the pitch.
Right, we've got another guy coming in. I think he's coming in. Clinton, you all right?
Clear us.
Aye, I know you mean aye, fine.
I'm sound, yes.
No, I need.
Aye, so that's.
I'm in my mum's room, by the way. I'm still up here, bro.
Right, Max Power with the ball. Just coming in with Clinton 2-6 ball. Winchester, Max. But see, we're just getting the ball at this point, and we're just going back. And Swindon's pushing up, and then we're kind of like sort of get it with our on. Like, wait, this is a chance now. Callum McFadden down the left hand side. McFadden, he's 1-on-1 with the defender. Nice ball inside. Jordan Jones. Oh, defender does well. Conroy does well. The defender. Dion Conroy, I think it's his call. Is good defending. Back is full in the middle. Max Power now, the captain, Max Power. He's looking for options. There's no options at all. Lyndon Gooch on the right. to Ian McGeady. Lyndon Gooch. There's nothing in the middle. Lyndon Gooch passes inside, but he gives the ball away again. Sloppy by Sunderland. Goes back to the emergency keeper, Connell Truman. Poor this by Sunderland, poor. But they just got men batting numbers, Jazzy, you know what I mean, as well. Men batting numbers, like. Dominic Thompson down the left-hand side.
Confident guns up, I can see them being a better team.
I know. Right, anyway, I'll just come to you. Clayton, are you there? Oh, he's gone off. Quick throw to Sunderland. It's down the right-hand side. Charlie White, hold it up. Does well. Lyndon Gooch on the right-hand side. He's got Max Power. Max Power back to Gooch. There's not many options. There's a sloppy pass inside.
Right,
there's knee movement, Sean. There's knee movement.
And ball comes back to little nine goes back to the keeper. Lee Burge, no pressure. Pittman, I thought he was going to try to keep it down. He didn't, thankfully. Anyway, I can't see Clayton, but as long as you can hear us. I can see you now. I can see a little bit Clayton now. You speak. That's a nice one. That's Adam French. You speak. They'll come. 1,500 by Christmas. 2,000 by Christmas. That's what I hope. Anyway, Lyndon Gooch. Battles away. It's down the left-hand side now. P and Pleasant inside. Sloppy by Swindon, but thankfully, Cameron Fadden has it. He tried to take his man on. That looked like a foul, but it wasn't. Now Garrett has the ball down the right-hand side. Garrett for Swindon. He's one-on-one with 09. He's got options in the middle. Thankfully, it was a sloppy pass, and Sunderland have it now. Max Power. Our lads, quicker. Ian McGee turns into the challenge. Jordan Jones, bit sloppy, doesn't wake up and gives the free kick away. Sloppy, this. The fans would be kicking off here, wouldn't they? This is on the ground, Gilesy. You think?
We haven't got a leader in the middle of the pitch yet.
And Clayton, you've hit the big.
You are.
Clayton, you've hit the big. You've hit the big time. Yeah.
Got him.
Joanne says, Clayton, you've hit the big time. Anyway,
laptop's been a dick.
Anyway, Clayton's a free kick just on the edge of the box. I'll come to you in a minute, and I'll get your thoughts on the first 35 minutes, pal. Right, it's number 10, and that's Scott Twine with a free kick. Scott Twine with the free kick. It's really far out. He's going for the shot, though, I think. Going for the long ranger. Oh, it's Lee Bird saves it, thankfully. Oh, I saves it. It was a good shot, though, wasn't it? It was flying, like. Anyway, Sunderland at the ball now, so let's get a goal, man. Max Power down the right-hand side.
It was
Power,
dipping, mate. Dipping.
And Swindon sloppily tracked here from the back and just throw into Sunderland. Max Power's showing a bit of urgency there. But he's looking for the quick throw. There's not many options on. Charlie White for the ball now. He's got 3 men around him. Lyndon Gooch to Max Power. Max Power switches it to Luke 19. Luke 19, who likes to drive it forward sometimes from defence. He does. It's Ian McGeady. He's coming back out to try and get us forward. Charlie White, sloppy. Sunderland, sloppy again. It's frustrating game. It's like really frustrating. Anyway, it's Garrick and it's a free kick down the right hand side. It's a free kick to Swindon. And sloppy play. I think it was at Josh Gowan there. Come on, man. Honestly, man. Sunderland. It's really frustrating this like Charles. What do you reckon?
Oh, we've been in playing like I've only just came back.
Oh, mate. Are you there?
Aye, me, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, man's not the best player for the internet, like.
Wasn't that not very good at neck, Clayton?
Like I was saying, mate. I think,
well, good internet, just the
we'll
worst part of the house.
A sub or two.
Palmer where the cross comes in. Oh, it comes out to Dominic Thompson down the left-hand side for Swindon. Plays back to Payne inside. Number 10, it was Twine, Scott Twine with a shot chased. But tackled down. Oh, falls down that. Jesus, God. Sloppy that, like. I think it goes out for a goal kick. Goes out for a goal. Anyway, Clayton, what do you think?
They're growing in confidence, They're growing in confidence.
I know. But yeah.
I don't even know how we've been playing. I've just started watching it.
No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. We're done. Like Ian McGeady, good pass inside, but Jordan Jones wasn't. It was a good pass to Jordan Jones there, Jazzy. He wasn't ready for it. Jordan Jones wasn't ready. It was a good pass by McGeady. And, like,
No.
you know what I mean? A crisp, quick pass. Jordan Jones is too. Oh. Anyway, Swindon have the ball. The goalkeeper, the emergency goalkeeper, Conor Truman. Conor Truman kicks the ball all the way to the top. 38 minutes gone. 0-0 still. Dale Sandon goes up, misses. Max Power second ball. Header. Power, get up, man. Jesus God, man. He's holding his face, Power, like. I don't know. I might have took the thingy.
Bang deeds, didn't I? Bang like it. I think.
Say again, Charles.
Is it up?
Oh, I think he's took one to the midsection, like.
Ran into each other.
He's in the view. He's in the view, Charles. Yeah, he's in the view, Charlie. Oh, I think that's a name to the.
Hey, what's happening?
Jazzy, did you see the video of him when he was young? He was 14. Jazzy, did you see the video of Power when he was young? Face down, ass up. It was on Twitter.
Aye.
He's dancing about doing all that.
Aye, mate, I seen it.
Right, anyway, son of the ball. Aye. 2,000 by Christmas. Easy. 2,000 by Christmas. No problem. Guarantee that. I like that. 2,000 by Christmas. Right, anyway, son of the ball. Charlie White to Lenny Gooch. It's a pass down the left. Down the left hand side. Oh, that's a right, man. Clear advantage. What a chance there. Do you know what I mean? Oh.
What minute is that, like?
1 minute. I'm on 39, 40, 48, 49. Gazi.
You had 10 seconds in front of me.
What are you using the fire stick?
39, 40. Aye, 40.
Are you on 40 minutes now, Jazz? I see. You're about the same as me, Jazzy. Right. Anyway, it's a free kick on the edge of the box. I think Jordan Jones is standing out, like, so it looks like he's gonna. I think he's gonna dink in the box, so he's gonna have a shot here. Like, it's a bit far out for a shot, but.
Fucking what it.
Anyway, Jordan Jones and McGeady standing over the ball. I think Jordan Jones fancies his chances there. We're taxing him spectacular, but it's the keeper, Jordan Jones with hits the wall, goes out for a corner. Adam French says, lads need to get started with the merchandise. Yes, Adam, we have actually got a website with shirts, jumpers, and not coats, just shirts and jumpers. So we have got a website now. You can buy merchandise now. So I'll send a link at half time. We have got merchandise. Right. Anyway, it's a corner to Sunderland. 40 minutes. Ian McGeady, what's the corner? Outswinger. Oh, Winchester heads it, and it's going to go out. I think Scowen's racing to try and keep it in at the throw to Swindon Town. We have got merchandise like on the website. So anyway, how many likes have we got? What's that been getting?
Quite the merchandise you've got with the badge. You know, I got the fans react badge. It look good on a cap and a shirt and that.
Yeah.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
I'm getting one of the coats for the fans react. Jazzing on the coats, but like the badge on the front and the fans react on the back. And anyway, Gareth turns. That was poor that by McFadden. He turns way too easy there. Turns, you know what I mean? That was poor that. Gareth, somebody put a challenge in. That's got to be a free kick. Luke 19 does well, but Gareth turned McFadden far too easy there, Jazzy, wasn't it? Wait is
We're just
anyway, down the left hand side. And keep the nice comments coming in. I like these positive comments. Would be. I went off. Right on the screen. Oh, I guess Sunderland. That's absolutely sloppy. That absolutely awful. Like awful. Swindon trying to play out from the back.
I'm gonna turn my light on, Crispy. I think I'm a goth.
Unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable.
Man.
And there's a T-shirt, Daisy, with my picture of me in there. Subscribe. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny. With my face on the front.
That's class.
Anyway, we're laughing, but this performance has been pretty poor. Like, let's be honest. I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed doing this stream with Giles. Lovely lads, top lads, and also Clayton who's come in just like 5 minutes. He's turned his light on now. Sunderland spray the ball out wide, and it goes all the way to the keeper, to the emergency goalkeeper, Conor Sherman. It's too easy. We haven't even had one shot on target, have we? We've run out of possession, but you've got to create. You've got to have shots. You've got to create stuff. Oh man, that's sloppy, man. Dean Sanderson gives away a needless free kick. Needless. Do you know what I mean?
We're not fucking it.
I'm buying that shirt. Your favourite saying. Aye, the shirt. We have got merchandise on our website, so I will get the link in half time. I'll put the link in the live chat for anybody who wants to buy any merchandise. But we have got cups, I think, t-shirts, and Matthew is in the process of doing more things, and that more things will come down the line. Anyway, this game has been absolutely crap, I must say. Sorry, I've enjoyed the stream with Gilesy and more than anything else. Right, Sunderland, they're defending it now. Charlie White does well. Ian McGeady under a bit of pressure. He plays a nice ball back, but Luke won't nag him. Jesus, whatever, Sunderland. McFadden kicks it down the left. There was that. Jordan Jones with a fancy flick inside, but there's nobody there. And it's too easy for Swindon.
It's too easy for them.
Too easy. Grounds, Dominic Thompson just playing out. No pressure at all. Max Power now. Right back to you, Max Power. Max Power's been sloppy like with a passing like, but anyway, Jordan Jones now. Jordan Jones looking for options. This one, look, there's no options in the middle. There's nothing there. Winchester, where's the options? And out. Do you know what I mean, Giles? There's nothing there. Power. He's got to get him back because
No.
Scowen's giving him an option, but then he loses the ball. It wasn't. To be fair, it wasn't Power's fault there. Oh God, this is dire. This like Charlie White tries to hold the ball up, gives it away. Josh Scowen read well, but again, Swindon when the second ball comfortable at the back. Number 4, Conroy, just all the time in the world, kicks it clear. Then the right hand side, Scowen.
The pressure, can't we?
Scowen claims it up now to Callum McFadden. McFadden down the left hand side. Oh, that's going to be a foul. It's a foul. Sorry, Giles. Sorry, mate. What did you say? Giles, your connection's much better. Like I must say, fingers crossed.
Charlie White's isolated up top. There's knee service everyone out.
He is, mate. He is, mate. You're right. He is. Right. Anyway, if you've just joined SFC fans, this is going to be the last 20 seconds of the first half. It's been a pretty poor display by Sunderland. Very lacklustre. But there's a free kick here. Hopefully, we can nick a goal for half time, but I can't see it. Aidan McGeady with the free kick. Last bit of action of this half. Aidan McGeady, he's going to cross it in. Aidan heavy up because he's going to blow his whistle. Aidan McGeady with it's easy for the keeper. Keeper gets it. This should be the half time whistle. It is the half time whistle. And the half time whistle has gone out of Stephen Knight. And on SFC fans reacted. Sunderland 0, Swindon 0. A very, very poor display by Sunderland. Gilesy, how would you sum the first half up? Mate, it's been pretty dire, hasn't it? Let's be honest.
They've just been huffing and puffing, no creativity in the middle. Like not even creativity. I wouldn't even say that. They can't even pick the pass out. Winchester just gave it away there because he had no option. There was no movement. There was no they're too far away from each other. Should try and do little triangular passes, get close to each other. And give and goes, and there's none of that, mate. None whatsoever.
It is, mates. I mean, Clinton, what have you seen of the first half? Because I think, did you only say the last 5-10 minutes, pal?
all I've noticed, we can't handle the pressure off them, man. We can't. All I can say is been shite, really, isn't it?
It's been, it's frustrating. I mean, Giles, we were talking about this before the game kicked off, and I was pretty imperative what to win tonight. The majority, I mean, it's important. I mean, looking at the tables now, I haven't checked any of the scores, but as it stands, we're fourth as it stands. But we've got to win tonight. We've got to win the next 2 games, Giles. I mean, Peterborough. I don't know how they're getting. I think the drawn. Let's look, Peterborough. The drawn in now, Oxford like so. But Gilesy, we've got to win tonight, and we've got to beat Rochdale as well. And so it's got to be 6 points because I think the gap now, if we didn't win tonight, it'd be a hard task, wouldn't it? I think the playoffs, if we didn't win tonight, I think it'd be playoffs at best.
They've done the homework again. That's all I think.
Well, mate, I honestly think that we have to win because, like you say, if we beat Rochdale, then it's like it's a 6-pointer against Portsmouth. If we didn't pick these 2 points up, it's going to put more pressure on us when we're going to Portsmouth.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got to win. Simple as that.
I was going to say, AJ, it was a great guy. He always comes to the live chat. He always gives us the stats. The first off stats, obviously 73% to us, 27 to them. So Gilesy, 73% of possession, and we haven't even had one shot on target. Really, have we? That's pretty bad, Gilesy, isn't it? That says it all, doesn't it?
100%. 100%. There's no. Do you know what? There's nothing. There's no quality in the middle. There's no quality in the middle. So Charlie White's because he's up there by Searle. There's nothing going into him. We're kind of think we'd be dealing with all these players what's around in their final third. We'll kind of break them down. There's no movement, no tempo. We're just shite at the minute.
And just kind of the possession there. Clayton, the passes as well. 324 passes to us, right, versus 127 passes to them. The stats, passing accuracy, 86% to us, 61 to them. And the shots, 8 for us and 3 to them. The stats is like overwhelmingly. It's all right having these stats, but you got to test the keeper. Clayton, we haven't tested the goalkeeper in the first half.
I want to know what percentage of that we passed back keeper on the back four.
We haven't tested the goalkeeper. It's that's what the frustration is with Gilesy. In a football match, you're at home. The goalkeeper, Conor Truman, he's an emergency goalkeeper as well. He's an emergency goalkeeper. You've got to test him. You've got to test the goalkeeper. We haven't had one shot. Test that's bad. That's really, really poor.
No. Well, what it is, Sean, I'd say their goalkeeper, even though he is an emergency loan, I think he's done all right. He's commanded. I wouldn't say he's commanded the box, but when they've been coming into the box, he's picked it out there. He's done well. So has Burge. So has Lee Burge. He had to make 2 really vital saves, and then they had another 3 kick on 35 minutes, which it was dipping, but he got down low and he collected it. So our goalkeepers were being worked, and we need to start at least having shots at him. You know what I mean? Unless we're never going to win.
Absolutely, but do you know what? Lee Johnson will not be happy with that first half display. Let's be honest. It was canny power. The passing was sloppy. We weren't there wasn't any urgency there. There was no pressing. Do you know what I mean? And all the other things that we've done well before the last game against Crewe. It's just that there seems to be again. There's no urgency there. Do these lads actually want to go up and get promoted into the top 2? Doesn't look like it to me.
Doesn't, mate. And another thing, Ipswich have just pulled another goal back, and they're winning 2 now. And a team who I think everyone in the league should watch out for is Blackpool, who are winning at the minute. They're beating Crewe 1-0, and I think we've got to keep an eye out for Blackpool because I think they've won. 6 games out of 7. This will be the 7th out of 8. So they're a team on the up, and we've got to keep an eye on them. We've got to start winning games, especially teams like this. I'm trying to let the dog out.
Anyway, Clayton, just looking at the tables. We actually are joined. I think we're fourth. We're 4th at the minute because with this point, I'm assuming that's Portsmouth getting beat off Doncaster. That's why they're getting beat. So, but when it's imperative that Clayton that we win. We need to win tonight, lads, because like you see, we've got Rochdale win that as well, and then you've got Portsmouth, which is massive, live on Sky, and next weekend that's going to be a massive game. That we need to win this game tonight, and we've got to win on Saturday against Rochdale. It's probably 6 points for me, and just to put the pressure on your Lincolns, your Hulls, and your Peterboroughs. I'm not sure how Hull and Lincoln are doing. I'll have a look at I'll read some of the half-time scores anyway. Gillingham 3, MK Dons 2. And I've been told Will Griggs scored again. Typical. Wigan 0, Charlton 1. Accrington 1, Ipswich 2. Blackpool 1, Crewe 0. Burton 0, Bristol Rovers 0. Doncaster 1, Portsmouth 0. Hull 1, Rochdale 0. Lincoln 0, Fleetwood 1. That's a good result for us. Northampton 1, Plymouth 0. Oxford 0, Peterborough 0. Shrewsbury 1, Wimbledon 0. And obviously Sunderland 0. Swindon 0. Clayton, if you were Lee Johnson, what would you do at half time? Would you just give them a good team talk, a good kick at the backside, or would you make a change the system? What would you do if you were Lee Johnson there?
The system's clearly not working, so someone has to change. They need to kick up the arse, don't they?
No, I would say so. Jazzy, if you were Lee Johnson, Jazzy, what would you be thinking half time? Just give them a good kick at the backside and say, look, we need to be better. Our passing's got to be better. Urgency's got to be better. We've got to be a bit high tempo behind us, and things will start to progress in the second. Or would you change the system or maybe make a change?
I'd change it, mate. I'd change the system. I'd probably make a change as well in a substitute. I'd probably tap off Scowen because he's shite, really, and let's be honest. He can't pass the ball, he can't shoot. I'd tack Scowen off and bring on somebody else.
I think that with Power, I'm the same with Power. I cannot get away with Power. But I think Scowen, I think he does a lot of things what we're doing. Probably he grafts a lot, doesn't he? And his passing isn't great. Like, I'll be honest, his passing is not great. Like, but that's the same with Power. Me, I just kind of get away with Power. But the two games he played well against Fleetwood and Burton. He had two unbelievable games. Power, but he just goes back to his normal self on Saturday against Crewe. He was terrible. The full team was mine. And tonight he's playing a crap again tonight. You know what I mean?
I know that, to be honest, I'd probably say in the first 20 minutes that Jones and Gooch's play was all right in the first 10, 15 minutes even. And then after that, I couldn't even pick anybody else out who's been playing well. Like Gooch's movement when he knocked the ball past their left back and then he ran round him and he got into the box and he got his shot away. But it just, I think, at the side netting. Other than that, there's nobody who's shown. Even McGeady's had a poor game.
And we've been like a yard off the pace and that. Like, I mean, that's the frustrating thing about it. I mean, it's just been sloppy, really sloppy in that. And like you just said there, Jazz, like, McGeady who's been, 10 assists in 14 games and before this, and just lacked a little bit of quality. Just the basic stuff like passing the football. And I mean, the pitch doesn't look great, man, but I mean, that's just a poor excuse. Both teams have got to play on that pitch, Paul, aren't they? And we've got to be better in the second half. We've got to be better. It's not acceptable. Like
100%. We have to. Do you know what? I think they are too far apart from each other. Like when Winchester picked up the ball and he was looking for a place to lay it off to, or to even feed through balls too, and there was literally no one around, and he was just turning around, waiting for somebody to come and help him, and he didn't get the support, and then he lost the possession, and it's been like that all the first half, and we need big improvements in the second half, or I think this is going to be a 0-0. I cannot see them, but then again, they've had the better chances, so...
You know what, Jazzy? You're right, it does look that way. It looks like a 0-0, doesn't it? But I'm still hoping that the Fleetwood game, when that was a frustrating first half, I'm hoping that this is like the same game where Lee Johnson has to go to them and let them know that's not good enough. We've got to be better, got to be quicker out with the passing. We've got to be showing a bit of urgency, wanting to get the ball, wanting to get forward, giving each other options. That's all we want. There's just none of that in the first half. It was just really poor. But I'm just hoping. I mean, if he gives them a good kick with the backside, we'll come out a different side in the second half. If not, he'll have to make a couple of changes. He'll have to.
Well, you said it in the first half. Yes, said it. You said there's no quality. That's exactly like the word you should use. There was no quality whatsoever when it comes to passing or movement. There was so I cannot see him just going in there and say, "Go on, lads, crack on, do the same you did in this first half as you go on in the second." I think he will give him it like which type of person he is. I guarantee he'll be giving them it in there. He might even make a change. He won't like Phil Parkinson, where he wouldn't make a substitute. He likes to make a substitute if it's not working. But is it too early? After 45 minutes, probably. Hopefully, if it's still like this after about another 10 minutes, he can change it up.
He's got to do something there. I mean, I just got in the live chat, Jards, before the second half kicks. I'm going to get the toilet as well, but obviously, who wants to be the 625th subscriber? Hit the subscribe button. Remember, if you subscribe to the channel, just let us know in the live chat. I'll give you a shout out. So please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost a penny. And it only takes a couple of Clayton's laughing. It only takes a couple of minutes to do. Just if you're unsure, just ask somebody to do it. Honestly, it's really easy to do, and it just helps us on our way. And also go and subscribe to Gilesy's channel. He's a great YouTuber, great lad. I've got a lot of respect for the lad. So anyway, Paul, I'm just going to get to the toilet quickly because I'm bursting, mate. All right.
Cheers, mate. Hey. Can you hear us, Clayton?
Oh yeah, just my dad came in there. You alright, like?
How you been, mate? How you been? Are you alright?
In the middle, I've been off my ass all day. I've been doing what I'm moving all day now. Like I'm always doing. Oh, I'm stressed. I have to use my phone because the laptop's not working. So I can't see the chat or anything.
Well,
it's been shite this
I
game.
think I need to get a laptop today. It's because my phone's shite.
You can use your tablet on your phone or Jaden as well. That's what I was going to do it on.
What, mate?
So you can use a tablet if Jaden or anyone has one.
They haven't. Well, they have, but they've lost the passwords. I can't get into it.
You'd be good. Oh, God.
That's why I've stopped digging the live when I was getting people on and talking live. I stopped digging that because the camera was shite, and I'm waiting to get a better camera when that in the 40 really, like a really good one.
When I was in the streams, like it looked decent.
I know white as a ghost, mate.
Here's Mister. It doesn't cost a penny.
Right. Anyway, I just got the live chat and see if there's any comments to read out. Liam Younger. I'm not going to read. I can't read that out, but
You said. I'll have a look.
No, I can't read that. I can't read that out. Colin Roberts says, I think we'll be up in the game and win 2-0 second half. Hope you're right, mate. Hope you're right. All right. But we need to be better. We need to be better in the second half. Like that's it's just pretty poor, to be honest. Pretty poor, pretty average. But a bit similar to the Fleetwood game, I think. If Lee Johnson gives them a good talk now, we'll hopefully come at a different side. But we've got to get back to basics, Gilesy, and pass the football. Do you know what I mean? And look like we want to win the football match.
Definitely, Shaun. Definitely. The only positive thing out of that 45 minutes is most of the scores have gone our way. Like you say, Peterborough and Oxford's 0-0. Lincoln's getting beat. Portsmouth's not winning. So Portsmouth's getting beat actually 1-0 off Doncaster. So it's gone our way.
Same with that. Same with that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Gilesy, we're fourth at the minute. We're fourth. Like, so if we can get another 2 points, that's like, do you know what I mean? We'll just see. We've got to keep winning a matchup. Anyway, back to the game. It's just about to kick off at the Steamer Light. Come on, Sunderland. We need to win this football match. We need to win this match. It's as simple as that. Lyndon Gooch standing over the ball, is he? Lyndon Gooch. Yeah. No changes, I don't think. No changes, no. And I'm buzzing out. I cannot read that comment out. Anyway, right, Sunderland have the ball now. Come on, it's got to be a different second half, man. Ball played over the top. Charlie Wyke chasing to Gillis. Can he keep it in? He does. He does well there. Charlie Wyke in the corner to Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones, who starts today instead of Aidan O'Brien. Jordan Jones. Max Power with a cross. Nah, I think you're about a second ahead of me, Jazzy, I think. Anyway, played over the top. Garrett's on the running out. Scowens as he pushed. Dion Sanderson covers well. Well covered by Dion Sanderson. And he's driving it forwards. Just pass the ball. He scored, man, honestly. Right, I know it's happened to Clayton. Like, he keeps on getting knocked out of the stream. Clayton Ian. Right, anyway, still with the ball down the left-hand side. Palmer with the ball for Swindon. Swindon play the ball out. Palmer again. Hoof it over the top. Well up by Luke Iron. It's gone out. It's a throw into Swindon. Anyway, I'm just not in the comments.
Where is that?
I'm missing these. What's up, mate? In the comments.
Who's that there, mate? Who's your point?
No, it's me. It's just me. It's just not being shy.
I keeps on getting disconnected. Anyway, Swindon with the ball. Swindon just playing it back to the keeper. I think they'll be happy with a point coming up here, you know. The keeper, the emergency keeper turns Charlie Wyke. He is Jazzy. He hasn't had a bad game. The goalkeeper, like, he's looked confident, but we haven't tested him. Anyway,
he's really good.
Swindon with the ball in the middle, just a bit scrappy over there. Still getting the ball. Dion Sands on the ball now. Plays it back to Lee Burge. Lee Burge whacks it up top. Well up by Charlie Wyke, but his head's at the wrong way. It's cool for McGeady does. McGeady on the ball now. McGeady. He's got options inside. Gowan now. Josh Gowan. Say we'll get this point. There's not many people around. They're just getting everybody back in numbers. They're frustrating us. That's happening here. Right. Jordan Jones down the right hand side. Crosses the ball over and there's nobody there. Ian McGeady's going to chase it down. Ian McGeady gives. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Does he give away a free kick? Rob Hunt. Has he given away a free kick? Bet he has. Stop leading the mystery. I'm not reading the comments out like that. I cannot, man. No. Right.
Anyway, hasn't been demonetized yet, like, with these comments coming in.
What's that, Clinton?
I'm surprised you haven't had like child restrictions and that with the channel, with the way the comments going on.
I think it's when you get over 1,000. I think is it 1,000 subscribers. I think. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, someone with Dion Sanson with the ball.
What's that?
When you get demonetized, Jazzy.
Oh, you monetized. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours on your channel.
Right, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll get there. Sure we will. Right, anyway. Lower 9, Callum McFadden plays it over the top. Charlie White's on it and he's offside. Referee's got the linesman's got the flag up. A little bit more of an urgency about us in the second half, a little bit more urgency. But I think one goal will just change it, Jazzy, because they'll have to start coming out then. You know what I mean? They'll have to come out a bit more, and I think they'll be content with a point.
They'll start playing. They'll have to start playing.
Oh, here, man. That was a foul.
Oh, that's fucking silly.
McFadden,
that.
Fancy, man.
McFadden again.
Screaming for Maguire, isn't it?
Starting to get frustrated here, like. Anyway,
see a goal
number 20
from his side, as always.
Matthew Palmer with the free kick for Swindon. He's going to just deliver it into the box. There's 5 Swindon players in the box, 6 now. Ball comes in, headed clear by Sunderland. Second ball. Oh, Sunderland, get out. Gooch turns into the tackle. There's a bad pass out from, like, to be fair. I've watched nearly 3,000 watched hours. Gilesy, that's what Paul's has said there. So we're only 1,000 off. We're only 1,000 off thingy. So anyway, Gareth down the right hand side.
Not bad, it's kind of good.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there, mate. It's just tax time. Cal McFadden down the left hand side now. Checks. Josh Gowans there to pick up the loose ball. Luke 09 spreads it wide to Dean Sanderson. So when we get to just about the halfway line, we're just saying that we've got no other options where to go. Do you know what I mean? It's packed the midfield and pushing us forward. We can't really get anywhere. It's frustrating. I tell you what, I'd be annoyed if we didn't win this game. Like Cal McFadden down the left. Aidan McGiddy wins it back. Aidan McGiddy passes inside. Josh Gowan. Go be quick. Aidan McGiddy. Oh man, what's happening there? Oh, what? Honestly.
That's fine.
Unbelievable. Free kick to Swindon. Unbelievable. Free kick to Swindon now. 51 minutes gone. SFC fans react. And live from the Stephen Light, of course, yourself, Shaun Middleton and Gilesy and Clayton, who keeps on disappearing. Still there. That's a frustrating game. This frustrating game. Really frustrating.
My room next time, just shite in this room.
Clayton, at least one thing, your connection's there. But it's worse. Gilesy just sorted himself out now. Gilesy is fingers crossed.
That's what it is.
It works better with I've seen Gilesy. It works better with a laptop, but Jordan Newcombe used a phone and his was fine. Anyway, Sunderland with the ball, 52 minutes gone. Max Power, the captain. Come on, Sunderland, let's get a goal, man. Winchester. Sunderland again going back and doing nothing with it. Max Power, the ball over the top. Charlie White doesn't control it. It's a throw to Swindon. Very frustrating, this mind. Oh. Don't forget
the ideas, man. They've got no ideas.
And, I can see a change. It's going to be a change. Don't forget, if you're watching in the live chat, hit the give us a thumbs up, please. Hit the like button. We've much appreciated that. Most of all, subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, just let us know in the live chat, and I will shout your name out. Swindon with the ball. Swindon being relatively comfortable, to be fair. Goes back to the keeper. He slices the clearance. Could this be a chance for Sunderland? Lyndon Gooch with the header. Clearance by Swindon, though. Another header. Lyndon Gooch doesn't know where it is. Aidan McGee tries to get the ball back. It falls to 09. Nice pass inside. Winchester quicker. God, delayed it, man. Power to White. Gooch, man. Gooch to Winchester down the right hand side. Jordan Jones now. Jordan Jones. Go on, Jordan. Take him on. That's power by Jordan Jones. Really power. Loses the ball. Easy for Dominic to get Thompson. Passed inside. And Twine's a chance here. Good tackle by Gooch. But it could fall for Swindon. They've still got a chance here. And that's Dominic Thompson with the cross. Defended by Luke 09. The game looks a bit stretched there. If we can just get the quick passes out. Hey, man. 09 turns at the tackle. Unbelievable. So frustrating, this game. So frustrating.
It's screaming from the fire.
Winchester to Aidan McGeady inside his own half. Cal McFadden offers some support down the left-hand side. Josh going now. He's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper because Swindon are just pushing the 5 men up and then they're pushing the 2 forward. The midfielders just pushing it out. We can't seem to find a pattern now. Oh, God. Are you still doing your course?
Embarrassing this,
I'll read that comment up in a minute. I can't. But anyway, still at the ball. Why is that keep on going off? I'm just pressing on the thing in there. Right. Luke 09 driving the team forward. Cal McFadden's got Aidan McGee on the left. Aidan McGee with the defender. He's got 2 of them on now. He tries to take them on. Flick to the back post. And it goes out. It's a corner to Sunderland. And there was a comment. I'm just trying to read it out. Right, Liam Younger says, Shaun, are you still doing your It keeps them going off. I click on it, it keeps them going off. Shaun is still going to do the interviews, fan reaction videos whenever he's back allowed to watch the footy. Of course, I'll be doing interviews. Of course, I'll be doing interviews. I'll always do them. I'll always do interviews, 100%. Liam Younger, saying anyone, you must have missed it. Once the restrictions are lifted, I'll be out and about, as always, doing the interviews. Next season, 4 SFT fans react, home and away, hopefully. Corner comes in. Oh, clearance. Lyndon Gooch on the edge of the box. Aidan McGeady. Jordan Jones now. Back into the box. Cleared again by Swindon. Scrappy here. Winchester goes off with header. Swindon's just defending for the lives, aren't they? Oh, it's a free kick to Sunderland. Fleetwood's 2-0 up against Lincoln. That's good. Good news. Good news. Casey says that.
What was that?
I think we've had. What's that, mate? Oh, Fleetwood's 2-0 up against Lincoln there, Jazz. Fleetwood's Lincoln's getting beat 2-0. There's a chance there for Jordan Jones on the right. I think he's been poor, mate, Jordan Jones. I think he's been poor. What do you reckon, Charles? Anyway, Jordan Jones inside to Lyndon Gooch, and Gooch with a shot with the left foot. And it's a first shot on target, and the keeper, Truman, saves it. That's the first shot. It was good play by Gooch. I think Jordan Jones has been he hasn't been with it. Like I think he looks better when he comes on as a sub here, Jazzy.
You know, he tried to do his skill there, and he shouldn't have been doing it. And he lost possession.
Connor comes in. Oh, there's a chance. It was a good corner. It was a good corner. I don't know who took it. I think it might have been Jordan Jones. It was a good corner. I was just ready for somebody to put the nut on that. Like McGee throws it back in. Johnny White. Oh, what refs, haven't they? Max Power down the left-hand side of what he's doing over there. Max Power to Ian McGee. Ian McGee now. Ian McGee on his right-hand side. McGee turns on his left. He puts the ball in. Oh, there's nobody there. Oh, man. Honest. Oh. Unbelievable. Is this is the replay?
No.
Was that in a free kick one there? Was that a penalty? Like 09 seemed to get smashed there, like unbelievable. We're gonna get out anywhere. We're getting out. Right. As I was saying, Jazzy, Fleetwood's beating Lincoln apparently 2-0. I'll check the scores in a bit when I get some time, like. Well, that's good news. That's great news for us.
I've just checked it there.
I mean, this is the chance. We have got to get 3 points. 1 point. We've got to get 3 points. Got to. 1 second, lads. Restart my Wi-Fi. Clayton's having issues.
Give it a 5 more minutes. Substitute because it's not working at the minute.
Jerry Jazzy Pally's it's not working. We need some new ideas. Maybe a Maguire coming on, or we need to match up. Anyways, a chance of a break here, Jazzy. Winchester. It's just slow, quicker. Passes quicker. There's nothing on. There's a chance of a break there when they've gone back in the defence. Leon Sanderson bringing the ball and getting stripped there, like. Oh, there's a ball down the right hand side. Then the Gooch peeled away. Then the Gooch is options in the box. There's 3 men in the box. Then the Gooch. Oh, press the button. Jordan Jones, man, better pass. Crap. Oh, there's a chance there, like. Chance there, man. Honestly. God. Anyway, sorry, Giles, I was going to see the bench. I was going to look at the bench quickly because, I mean, if you're going to bring somebody on, Giles, not on the bench, we've got Maguire, O'Brien, Diamond, Neil, Votens, or Younger. Who would you bring on?
Oh, Gooch looks like he's injured there, but I'll bring on Maguire, mate.
Maguire or just fresh legs. Remember, he's jacked down. Anyway, Swindon have a chance down the right-hand side here. Do you see Gooch? Gooch is down there, Giles. I must have missed that. Like, oh, well done by O'Neill. He wins the title.
He looked like he pulled his leg or something. He's down. He's gone off.
Is he? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I like Gooch as well, like, but it's each of the and some people didn't like him, but I think he's
played all right today, to be honest.
He gives 100%. That's why I like about him. That's why and I like Scowen, but that was poor by Gooch though. He's got to find a man there. There was 3 options. Look, he's the big Giles. Gooch, look, he's got 3 in the box. He looks up. Oh, that's power. Seeing that there was 3 men, they were all like sort of
lifted one over.
That's a nice comment. Tommy, as always, lovely support of the channel. Go on, Shaun. Love you, and he's been watching them from when you started. Like I said, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And these lads on this channel are the best. Yes, that's a great point. Like I said, these streamings, as I said earlier, went to Gilesy, I said streamings, I love doing them, but they're only temporary. They're only temporary, these. So then once the streaming stops and we've got to get back to the grounds, that's when this channel will absolutely hit the top. Don't you worry about that. I'll make sure. Guy, looks like Gooch is struggling there. Like, Shaun, AJ,
He's gone off me.
Is he gone off? Aidan O'Brien's coming on. Aidan O'Brien. What do you reckon, Giles? Aidan O'Brien for Gooch. I'm a fan of O'Brien.
O'Brien's work rate.
Maybe that's what we need now.
I would advise double sub.
Jordan Jones has come off as well, so a double substitution. O'Brien's on for Gooch, and Chris Maguire is on for Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones, let's be honest, Jazz, he's been poor, and Jordan Jones has been really, really mediocre tonight, man. And I was calling for him to start as well, but he has been rubbish.
Do you know what?
Anyway,
the first 10 minutes, he looked like he's gone out and good game, but then after that,
oh no! Scott Twine with a chance here. Oh, sorry, Giles, that's because there was a chance there. Sorry, mate. Anyways, the ball over the top, and Charlie White's trying to chase onto it, but Swindon deal with it again. It's one chance. Come on, son. It's just a 1-0 will do me. Like, Josh going now. Josh going. He's trying to pick a pass out back to Dion Sanderson. Oh, son, it's got to be better. Come on. Max Power now down the right hand side. 62 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 0, Swindon 0. Sunderland, the results are going not too bad. We need to get 3 points tonight. We need to get 3 points. An absolute must. Josh going now to Luke O'Nien, the very versatile Luke O'Nien can play anywhere. Luke O'Nien, Callum McFadden down the left hand side, cuts inside. Nearly lost it, but he does well to win it back. So again, it's just passing around. We're not going anywhere, and that's a sloppy pass. But Maguire gets there. Maguire, who I was, he can change a game with a hopefully bit of quality. Maguire to Winchester, Max Power, looking for options. Again, not much on. Aidan O'Brien drops out, comes back. He has to go back to Dan Sanson because there's nothing on. Dan Sanson sprays it wide to McFadden. He was under pressure. He got ahead of it, and his header wasn't great. It's gone out for a throw. Honestly, unbelievable.
It's far too congested in the mid, like in their final third.
This is what happened in the 3 game. Right, good turn by Maguire. Lovely turn by Maguire. Maguire now to Callum McFadden. See, Maguire's offside there, was he? Right. Oh, that's stupidity, man. Honestly, getting caught offside there, it's criminal. You know what I mean? It's isn't it? Honestly, I'm losing that here, like. No. Anyway, Clinton Edwards says, sorry lads, my Wi-Fi's been crap. I'll come on the Saturday stream, Shaun, and I'll do it where the Wi-Fi is better. Thanks to Tommy. Thanks to Joanne Punchett. As always, Keisha Cameron, Jude, Adam French, all the AJ, all the people who watches every game. Thanks for you. I love you to bits. Thanks to Gilesy, top lad, top channel. Go and subscribe to Gilesy. He's a great lad. O'Brien with a shot there. It's well blocked by Swindon. Swindon played out. And they do well. Did they give a free kick, man? Power. Oh, he does well there, Power. He's doing well. I thought he was going to give a free kick. He wins the throw. He's looking for the quick throw. He's got a bit urgency now. Charlie White. That was sloppy, but we're going to wear it. Max Power on the right hand side. It's very congested, as Jazzy's just said. We need to just try and pick one bit of quality out. You get a goal like. It's going to tap one bit of quality. And Aidan O'Brien now. Aidan O'Brien, the defender is tight on him. He's checking back. Chris Maguire. Oh man! Chris Maguire gets the tackle. It's a throw. But I thought he'd give a foul away.
For live things and it's working.
And I'm getting frustrated because we need to win this game. Sorry, Peter, but we've got to win this football match. It's as simple as that. We want to finish top 2. It's got to be 3 points tonight. It's got to be 3 points on Saturday, Giles. 1 point's not good enough. Right. Anyway,
You're
just
right,
throw
mate.
to Swindon.
Because, like I say, it's more pressure on the Portsmouth game.
It is massive pressure. We'll have to get that Portsmouth game and the win. I mean, we're going down there. Maybe get a draw. If we win the next 2 games, it's not too bad. Anyway, Swindon now with Aidan McGeady. Aidan McGeady has looked. He's showing glimpses of his quality. Lovely ball on the top. Oh, it's well defended. Callum McFadden now. Oh, Swindon are trying to burst forward and just trying to get past that last man. That's all we're trying to do. Josh Gowan bursting forward down the left-hand side. Come on, Sunderland. He's got a pass, but it's a poor pass. Poor pass by Gowan. Awful pass. And it's a throw to Swindon. 65 minutes gone. Swindon trying to pick out the pass. I think one bit of quality, one chance. If we get it, it's got to be took. It's as simple as that. Somebody saying, Ben Allison saying, how good is Dan Neil? Jazzy, quickly, how good do you rate Dan Neil there, Jazzy?
I rate him more than Scowen. He's passing, he's good on set pieces, and he's gone forward. He's technically better, so and he can pass the ball. So I would have Daniel in. I was Scowen in a heartbeat.
Anyway, cheers, Jazz. Swindon again, just clearing from the back. They just defended well. Swindon, give them credit, but we haven't really caused them any problems. Let's be honest. They've just packed the midfield. They've frustrated us. So you've got to give some credit to Swindon, but we have got to utilise them. We've got to exploit their weaknesses, and we haven't at the minute. We haven't done that. John Sheridan on the touchline there, the Swindon manager. Sheridan instructions. No.
Like
Jazz
you
is
said,
keeping cool.
They're so comfortable in defence. They're just soaking everything up what we've got to offer. We're kind of break them down. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, and it is. It's so comfortable. I think maybe if we get one, I might get a second, but I think one goal. I'll tap 1-0. It wins a win. I couldn't get how we get it. Couldn't get how we get it. We've just got to get it. We've got to get that goal. It's as simple as that. Got to get it. And I think you can see the players now. They're starting. I think the players are starting to panic now because they know that we've got to win tonight. We've got to win tonight. It's as simple as that. Thanks for that, Joanne. Thanks for keep on saying that. Cheers for Joanne for putting that on the live chat. That is awful. It was passes that Jazz. I missed it. Was that Scowen? Yeah, that was absolutely rotten, wasn't it? That was. Do you know what? As Bobby Saxton says, that was minging. It was minging. Absolutely minging. Anyway, Sunderland, Max Power down the right hand side. Lovely ball. Charlie White's being fouled there. It's got to be. Yes, it's a free kick to Sunderland. Free kick to Sunderland in a promising position on the right hand side.
He put it on his fucking head.
Yeah, Jazzy, it's got to be a good delivery here by McGeady in it. It's got to be. They left it now.
Straight on Charlie's head.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the be, right. Anyway, Charlie White there. It's Chris Maguire. Chris Maguire's on the ball. Chris Maguire with the free kick. Oh, wait, come on. A nice delivery, please. Nice delivery. In case you can't choose not with Callum McFadden. Thanks. Chris Maguire now with the free kick. Oh, wait, Chris, good ball in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men in the box, and McGeady's on the edge of the box. So there's 6 Sunderland players. Well, there's 5, and Winchester's going to make a run in, so that'll make it 6. Good delivery, come on. Chris Maguire with a free kick. It's in the box. Yes! Yes! Again. It's a goal. Charlie White with a header. Sunderland 1-0. Get in. About time. Lovely ball by Chris Maguire. Lovely ball, Chris Maguire. Good. There's a nice ball. Charlie White's there. Get in. Well, that's what Maguire can do. Maguire, people slag him off, but he's got that bit of quality. Chris Maguire, whether you like him or not, he's got that bit of quality. Brilliant delivery. Charlie White, the big man, there with his, I think, he's 19th in the league, is it now, Jazzy, I think, or 20th, I'll just double check. I think it's his 19th, could be wrong. Sunderland, 1-0.
I think it's 19.
It's 19th, so it's 24 in all competitions. Sunderland of getting the breakthrough. Finally getting the breakthrough. Jesus. Whew. Right, just I've got this. Oh God, didn't do anything stupid. And what about the slice the clearance?
Well, mate, you know what this is now. Swindon's going to come out and they're going to be open, and I think we might get one or two if we're solid at the back.
A big shout out as well to Paxton. Paxton, if you're watching, my little nephew, he's a good little footballer. He plays for Sunderland as well. So Paxton, if you're watching, thanks for watching, son, and hopefully we're going to get 3 points tonight. So Paxton, Cabezas Caicedo, thanks for watching, and give us a thumbs up as well. Right, so it's anyway. Sunderland to win the game.
Just scored a class.
What's happening again?
I said a thumbs up for Charlie White's class header.
Oh, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Jazzy, you said good delivery in there. Good delivery to White. It was a good delivery. And, White, what can you say about White this season? He's been brilliant, and Jazz. When we've needed him, he's been there. 19 league was 24 in our competition.
Contract, simple as that.
Absolutely. Even if we get the championship, Jazz, if we get the championship, he could do a job as we'll probably might need a better striker in the champ, wouldn't we? But he could still do a job as coming on the last 20 minutes. He's done well this season. He's done well.
Mate, I wouldn't write him off in the championship just yet, because if the delivery is crisp as it has been in recent games, any cunt's going to score. Pardon me, language. I didn't make it say that. Anyone's going to score if it's delivered like that.
It's a safe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, good. That was, you know what? There was a chance down the left-hand side. Sunderland were just carved open, like a knife through butter, down the right-hand side. Number 10, Scott Twine, plays a ball in, and Lee Burge come out with a brilliant save. It was a brilliant save by Lee Burge, mind. There's the one signs that we're kind of be sitting back and thinking that one that's going to be got to get a second goal, Jazzy. I think there's a clear one sign that these are going to try and get an equaliser. Oh, honestly, that was heart in your mouth stuff there.
He had a good chance, but he just couldn't celebrate, and then it went out. But they've just took Pittman off there, and they've brought a young lad on, and we just need a second leg to kill it off.
Definitely. But I mean, there you go. I mean, it's one of them games where one chance which we've took, but I'll take it. It's one of them. Luke 19 anyway, over the top. Defending the game by Swindon. Winchester with a header. Josh Cowan bursting through. Maguire in front of the referee wins the free kick. Well done by Chris Maguire. And just check the tables.
He's starting to play well, Maguire. He did in the last game, and he's had it good space there, and he's just took the pressure off by winning the free kick. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. I mean, I've always said Maguire's got the quality. It's just not consistent enough. But I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, Jazzy, he's coming into form. The business end of the season. And if you can get him in form, you've got a player there, haven't you? Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely. I always rate him because it can be quiet all game, and then all of a sudden he scores a screamer. So he has got that quality and ability to win a game on a shite performance, basically.
Absolutely. Giles is a top lad and a fantastic YouTuber. Check his episode of the Fancast on the channel when you can. Yes, that was a good watch. I watched that. Giles and Paul. It was a great watch. Like I say, go and subscribe to Giles' channel. Let's get Giles to 2,000 subscribers, because he deserves it more than anything else. Right. Anyway, Sunderland at the back now. 09 plays a CF2. Oh, Jesus God.
Yeah.
It just seems like we've just started to panic a little bit at the back. Just the last 5 minutes. For some reason. Anyway, McGeady's trying to chase the ball down. McGeady wins the throw. Gilesy, anyway, just looking at the tables, Peter was stopping
Yeah,
62.
Lee Johnson say that.
What's that, mate? What was that, Giles?
Lee Johnson's telling them to talk, speak to each other.
Aye.
Lee Johnson
Yeah.
telling them to speak to each other.
Yeah.
They're starting to panic. They're starting to panic at the back.
Mm-hmm. And right, anyway, Peter was top 62, Hull second 59, Lincoln third 57, Sunderland fourth on 54. So it was imperative that we win tonight. We've still got 15 minutes to go, but we've got to win the game tonight. It's absolutely huge. Win tonight, win Saturday, and then go into the Portsmouth game. It's not a must win. Maybe he's gonna. I'd love to go down there get a 3 points, but a draw wouldn't be a bad result. Then wouldn't be a bad result. That's a free kick to Swindon.
Silly free kick away again.
And Stuart with power. He's been poor, I think, power tonight. He's been poor. Anyway, it just settled us down a bit, that goal, but I'm never comfortable 1-0 like Giles. I think we need to think. Anyway, it's Jonathan Grounds with the free kick. Jonathan Grounds with a free kick for Swindon. Who's it upfield? Well won by O'Neill. Second ball, Sun don't win. Can McGeady get there? He can't. It's Garrick on the ball now. Garrick. Jordan Garrick loses the throw to Sun, thankfully. So the results has gone kind of well for us tonight, like Jazzy. I mean, apart from Hull winning, it's not a bad night. But Hull's played 2 more games than us. Jazzy, they played 2 more games. So I on 59, we on 54. We've got 2 games in hand on them.
And another game which went well, but it's probably went unnoticed, is the fact that Attrick and Stanley's getting beat, because I think they had games in us as well, didn't they?
Aye, good point.
What were they in 7th?
They were in 7th at one time. Aye. And that had loads of games in hand, didn't they? You're right.
Aye.
But thankfully, they're getting beat. Anyway, there's a chance down the left-hand side. Swindon with a cross. Defended by Sunderland. And that was nerve-wracking defending that. Honestly, was like, well done by McGeady. Clears it. There's a chance they have a break. Look, there's 2 players bursting forward on the left-hand side. Charlie White, he's got a chance. No! Chris Maguire. Oh, Maguire turned his wrong way. Oh, man. Sunderland wasted. There's a chance, and we wasted it. There was an absolute chance of a break. Sunderland, Charlie White bursting forward. He had Maguire, and I think it was Ian O'Brien bursting through the middle. He picked Maguire out, but it was coming behind him. There was a chance there. Sunderland could have had a second goal, could have put this game to bed. And there's a new one in the crowd with his wife, I'm assuming, Kira Louis Dreyfus, sitting there enjoying the game. Chance that, Jazzy, chance.
I was just about to say that, mate, about Dreyfus in the stadium, watching it. We got a 3-on-1 there, basically, and
we did. I was a chance to counter-attack. It was. It's a throw to Sunderland, 78 minutes gone. Could have been 2-0. It was a good chance,
was a good chance.
Anyway, thanks everybody who's tuning into the live chat as well. Much appreciated for all the comments. Clayton Edwards, since when did we score? I didn't even notice who scored. Got your Wi-Fi on, Clayton? Right, so now Josh Scowen, gone inside. McWhite, well played by Scowen. He wins it back. Scowen. Oh, Scowen. He just he
can't hit the target.
He couldn't hit the target, couldn't he? He does everything but hit the target. Grabs the wheel, like, but he can't. He's a chance.
I want him to do really well because he has got a lot of pace about him, but I just can't hit the target. It's so frustrating because I want him to do really well, and it's for me. I don't know. I prefer Dan Neil in the midfield. That's fair enough, mate. That's your opinion. That's right. Anyway, McGeady down the left-hand side. Ian McGeady, I think he's going to put a cross in with the left foot. The chance, Swindon deal with it. I'll be happy if someone got another goal to kill this game off because these, one anything happened. Chris Maguire now, who's done well since he come on. Chris Maguire, he set the goal up and he's actually played very well.
Ian McGeady now. Ian McGeady to Colin McFadden. McFadden to Chris Maguire. Back to McFadden. Inside to McGeady. McGeady now on his right foot. McGeady. He's got 3 men around him. Look, if we just switch it, 3 men sucked into him. You know what I mean? There's a chance on the right hand side there. Max Power plays the ball quickly. Nice ball.
Right,
Just going. Plays across. Oh, it's a corner. There's a chance there on the right hand side. Josh Gowan was in space to try to put it across, but Swindon again got buddies across and got the interception. And it's now a corner at the Sun. Like I say, it hasn't been a great game as a Gilesy, but if we win, that's all that matters for me. It's football's a winning, it's winning.
We said it before the game, didn't we? We said we're not bothered as long as it's a 1-0 even. We'll tack that as long as we win.
Yeah. Chris Maguire with the corner. Comes in. Oh, Swindon managed to get ahead of clear, and they're going to go for a counter attack here. It's down the middle, well up by Colin McFadden. Son's going to win the second ball. McGeady's there, just trying to slow it down a bit. Dion Sanderson's playing centre midfield just for a second. He's playing centre half with Luke O'Neill. Just covering for Dion Sanderson. Sanderson's back now. Luke O'Neill's bringing the ball out. Luke O'Neill with a long ball to Charlie White. Charlie White doesn't get there. And it's a throw to Swindon. I think on about the contacts, I think Luke O'Neill, I think he's got to get a contact in the summer. I think Gilesy surely got to get a contact.
Yes, Damien. Do you know what I think? Charlie White, the contract as well, isn't he? I think they need to tie him down.
Absolutely, yeah. Charlie White, yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with me. Charlie White, Luke O'Neill. There's a few of them out in the summer. Like, there's not many I would give. Would you give Max Power another contract or not? I wouldn't, like, but that was a bit of a mistimed tackle on Scowen in the middle there.
We're going to replace him with me.
And John Sheridan was saying something on the touchline. I'm not sure. Scowen's still down, but I think he's going to get it. I think he's all right. 82 minutes gone. He's all right. Scowen, he's back on his feet. He's fine. It was just a slightly mistimed tackle. Anyway, thanks to Clayton and Joanne for the moderating, as always. Thanks for that. Keeping the naughty boys out. Anyway, 82 minutes gone. Sunderland winning 1-0. Hopefully we can get the 3 points. That's all that matters tonight, getting the 3 points. Charlie White now. Gives it back to Ian McGeady. Ian McGeady played inside. Carl Winchester turns. He looks for options. He hasn't got any on. He has to go back to Colin McFadden. McFadden back to Winchester. It's got to be quicker. That's better. But Swindon is playing a high press. They're pressing us out and they're forcing us into the mistake again, Gilesy. What's happening? We're trying to pass the ball, but they're playing a high press, aren't they? And it's just forcing us into the mistakes.
If I was an Ipswich supporter, I would take credit out of watching the way the display they've put in tonight, because the makeshift goalkeeper has been really good. Obviously, you can't deny it when Charlie White headers it like that, and they've been solid at the back. They've done really well.
They have. I mean, they've restricted us, haven't they? And you've got to give them some credit. I mean, they're just above the relegation zone, but they're fighting for their lives, and they've come here and they've tried to get a point, but they're still they're still in the game effectively. I mean, let's hope we can get a second goal. But I think they defended really well. They've been organised and they've pressed us, and they've limited us to very few chances as well. So you've got to give them some credit. Yeah, you're totally right, Gilesy. Anyway, Swindon now on the ball. Well tackled by Maguire. Maguire done well there. Pinched the ball off him. Right. Maguire, well done by Maguire. Maguire's come on and he's had a really good game. He's brilliant play by Maguire there. Pinched the ball really well.
Starting next game, mate.
I think he's knocking on the door, Gilesy. I think he's definitely knocking on the door. I think Jordan Jones was disappointing tonight. I thought I wanted him to start, but he was poor. I thought Jordan Jones was really poor.
Right. But with Maguire, mate, he's a wise head. Like, he's
Aye.
got experience on his shoulders, so it does help. He eases the pressure on our defence and midfield to an extent, because
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing. Basically, he knows that going forward, when not he, and he's having good games now. So I really do think he should start. He should start on Saturday.
Sunderland have been forced all the way back there. Thankfully, we're there with now. It's Ian McGee to Winchester, quicker Winchester. That's it. That's it. Now let's get forward. Let's kill this game off. Chris Maguire now, who's played really well since he come on with the assist, and also he's done well on the ball. Chris Maguire, nice ball inside. Ian McGee, if he has ball, there's the space on the right hand side. McGee doesn't choose to pick it out, but he goes O'Brien. O'Brien down the right hand side to Max Power. His body's trying to get in the box here. A good cross in the box. Ian O'Brien. Oh, Ian O'Brien with a volley, but he didn't connect with it properly. And the keeper, Conor Truman, manages to get the ball. It was a comfortable save. But there was a chance there. It was good football by someone played down the right hand side with O'Brien and Maguire. Maguire looks like he's enjoying this since he come on. He wants the ball. He's picking the ball up loose, and he's looking for the passes. But good cross by Max Power, we'll see. Power with the ball down the line to nobody. Just praising and he puts a pass in like that. Someone's just going to see this game out now, but should not be complacent. Swindon now, down the right hand side. It's Garrick with the ball, turns too easily. McFadden's is going to be professional here. He does well, he wins the free. Oh, he doesn't. That's going to be a free kick, surely. That was a free kick on McFadden there. That was a free kick, man. Honestly.
Looked like it to me, mate.
I thought McFadden did well to thingy that there. Anyway, Swindon, down the right hand side. Someone just win the ball. Maguire wins it. Is that a free kick? Nah, referee. Swindon's bombing men forward here now. 87 minutes gone. I think they're going to try and just get a route one stuff and pinch an equaliser. Oh, it's turned. Swindon get a tackle in. Power. But then when they're trying to bomb forward, there's a chance of a break. Ian O'Brien's got the ball. If it's quicker, there's a chance of a break on. But he goes all the way back. There's a chance of a break there. Unbelievable. So I'm going to be sloppy here because these 3 points could be massive coming into the season, I'm telling you. Oh, man, McGeady, that's sloppy. Someone, come on, man. Wake up. There's a ball in the box. Get rid of it. 09 gets rid of it. It's coming out. Looks like we're seeking back here. Oh, there's a chance of a shot down the. Oh, Max Power fell over. Oh, Max Power recovered like he slipped, but he got back and there's a chance down the left-hand side. He's kicking off Power. I don't know if he's kicking off or he's done what slipped now. But he's done well. He recovered like. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. God. 88 minutes gone. There's a corner to Swindon. I'm pretty sure this is their first corner. God, yeah, I think want to look at this. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got 6 men in the box, 7 on the edge of the box. Ball comes in. Get rid of it! Maguire gets rid of it. Thankfully. Kicks it in the east stand. He does. I think they're going to just route one stuff. It's a Rory here. Gilesy is a Rory to left throw here, which is it's going to be a Rory to left throw, and they're going to deal with something. This is what he went short. It's Payne on the ball. Payne puts the ball in. Oh, that's a foul on Burge. There's a foul on Burge. Bit of afters.
Fighting.
But after's a bit of hardy-bargy there. But I think the referee's come and just try to calm it down. Handbag stuff. Thankfully, Burge has got it to free kick. But it was a good ball in by Payne from Swindon, but easily for Burge. And I just think he just clipped him. Burge wasn't happy, but thankfully it's dealt with. To see the game out, son. See the game out. Jesus God, man. Unbelievable. Well, I've just been told it's 4 minutes by the time. I think Jack Diamond's coming on here. Jack Diamond, yes. Jack Diamond's coming on for Aidan McGeady. So it's just fresh legs because they look like they're trying to nick and equalise. And I think Jack Diamond on the break, guys, he could nick the killer 2-0. Like I think that would totally finish the game off. absolutely finish it off. Right, anyway, went the 90 minutes.
I'll be happy if he just patched the ball into the corner flag and held it there. Norris players just
run the
corner flag, waste
the time. Exactly, mate. Run the time down. Run the time down, Charles. Right, anyway, so the chances number 2 here. Maguire. Maguire. Oh, Maguire. Maguire, he had Jack Diamond to the right of him. He's seen the glory. He went for the shot and was straight at the keeper. That could have been game, set, and match. Oh, God. Son, man, you've got to take them chances.
What's the keeper's
name? I think he should have played Diamond in, like. I think he should have played Diamond in, to be honest, but never mind. It's done with. But that should have been 2-0. If he played Diamond in, I think it's 2-0. Here's the replay. Again, Maguire through on goal. He checks. He had Diamond on the right hand side, but I think he just wanted to. He's seen the glory, wanted to score. But 91 minutes gone. 3 minutes left to play. 3 minutes injury time. Swindon just passing it from defence. I think they're just going to try and hoof ball and try and nick a lucky goal on the break, to be honest. Route 1 stuff. Swindon again. It's in the middle. Played out wide to Jonathan Grounds on the ball now. Oh, God. Someone defend. Ball comes in. Oh, Jesus, God. The ball comes across. Thankfully, there was nobody on the end of it that goes out for a goal kick to Sunderland, but squeaky bum time a little bit there. It was actually a good cross into the box, but thankfully Swindon didn't have a player on the end of it, and goes out. Whew, jeez. Kissy Cameron says, red lady by. I love Shaun when SFC are going forward. His expressions. Thanks everybody with nice comments. Thanks for the people who's subscribed and hit the thumbs up. Much appreciated. Right, kicks up forward now. Charlie White has a chance. Oh man, referee!
Blackburn,
free kick.
It's 1-1 now.
Good result. Good result, Giles. Isn't it? Good result. Hull City's beaten Rochdale, but you'd expect that. I mean, yeah, not being disrespectful to Rochdale, but you gotta feel him. Hull will win that game. I think Swindon, 92.5 minutes gone. The keeper, Connell Truman, he's gonna hoof it up the top of the pitch. Route 1 stuff. They're just gonna try and get a goal on the off this. All their players are gonna go forward. So hopefully someone can do it. We're making a substitution. Last substitution. Dan Neil comes on for Josh Gowan. Giles has to run the clock down, I think, a bit, but Giles, he likes Dan Neil, he doesn't like Scowen. Anyway, Swindon kick the ball up top. Luke 19 gets there with a header. Don't give a free kick away. Stupid free kicks. Don't give free kicks away. Professional now, son. See the game out. Ball comes in. Headed clear. Maguire. Oh, where, man? Have he won the ball? Oh, Jesus God, man. Honestly, 93.5 minutes, and it's a free kick right on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box. Unbelievable, man. Away. You shouldn't be giving free kicks away there. Not on the edge of the box. It gives them a chance to get everybody in the box for one last set piece. You know what I mean? Cynical, that, like.
Right.
If they score, I swear, Kenny's getting smashed. Right, watch this. Right, anyway, Swindon with the set piece. Please defend it. Please. Comes in, set piece. Oh, it's in the crossbar! Jesus Christ! It's in the crossbar! Oh, it's unbelievable. You know what happened? Unbelievable free kick. Beats Lee Burge. He was well beaten. Hits off the top of the crossbar. And it comes out. Honestly, one of the best free kicks you'll ever see. Unbelievable. It's like a Ronaldo type of free kick. Hits the crossbar and thankfully comes out. We clear it. The corner comes in. Sunderland defend it. Then we defend it. Then the referee blows his whistle. It's 3 points. Get in. Sunderland get the 3 points. Thankfully. Jesus God, Lord. That was nerve-wracking stuff. That free kick. I thought it was in. Bounced off the crossbar and went out. Oh, glory Lord. Jesus, that was squeaky bum time there, like. But thankfully, the game's ended at the Stadium of Light. It's finished Sunderland 1, Swindon Town 0. The heart was in my mouth. But Gilesy, great guest tonight, great guest. Thanks so much for your support tonight. It's been a massive win. We needed 3 points, mate. So thanks for you for coming on, Gilesy. To me, it was all about getting the win tonight. 3 points. That's all that matters. We've got the 3 points, mate. Brilliant.
I mate, 100%. Yes, me and you were talking before the game, and we both said that we'd tack a scrappy 1-0, and that's exactly what that was. It was a scrappy 1-0. There was no quality going forward or in the middle. Defensively, near the end, we were shaky, but I'm over the moon with a 1-0. And I'm going to do my match review right after this.
Aye, no problem. I know you want to obviously get away straight away. So, Gilesy, like I say, I'll let you get on your review, mate. But obviously, from myself and all the lads associated with SFC Fans React, obviously, thanks very much for coming on. And go and subscribe to Gilesy's channel. Let's get Gilesy to 2,000 subscribers. Top lad, top YouTuber. Thanks very much, Gilesy. 3 points. Great night, mate. Thanks very much, pal.
Cheers. Thanks for having us on anyway, Shaun.
No bother, Gilesy.
Cheers for having us on.
Stay safe, pal. Stay safe. Right, anyway. God, honest to God, that was something else, that one is. Whew. Oh. Whew. That was nerve-wracking stuff, but thankfully Sunderland have won the game. Nail-biting stuff at the end, hitting the cross, that free kick, Jesus God, if you see it, if you were watching the game, the free kick, you'd probably not see a better free kick this season. It was really far out and absolutely bounced off the crossbar. Thankfully, it bounced out and it didn't land on one of their players, but Jesus. We won the game, that was the main thing. That was the objective, to get the 3 points. The performance wasn't great, let's be honest. It was better in the second half. But the result, I believe, takes us up the fourth now. Yeah, takes us up the fourth. We're 3 points behind Lincoln now because they dropped points today. They dropped points. I'll just go through the scores. Gillingham 3, Empty 2, Wigan 0, Charlton 1, Accrington 1, Ipswich 2, that's still playing. Accrington's down to 10 men. Blackpool 1, Crewe 1, still playing in injury time. Burton 1, Bristol Rovers 0. Bristol Rovers are down to 10 men. Doncaster 2, Portsmouth 1. The Portsmouth dropping points, that was good. Hull 2, Rochdale 0. Rochdale were down to 10 men. Plenty of red cards tonight. Lincoln 1, Fleetwood 2. So that was a bit of a shock result. Northampton 2, Plymouth 0. Oxford 0, Peterborough 0. So Peterborough dropping points tonight. That's a good result for Sunderland. Shrewsbury 1, Wimbledon 1. And thankfully at the Stadium of Light, Swindon 1. Sunderland 1, Swindon 0. So, it's all about getting the 3 points tonight. And yeah, the first half was pretty poor, let's be honest. But a result which takes Sunderland up to the fourth now, going into the game on Saturday against Rochdale. Not being disrespectful, Rochdale's second from bottom. I took them at the start of the season, finished bottom. We should be winning that game on Saturday, and then if we win that game, it could be. We could be, we'll be points closer, so 55. We could be actually third. We could be third if we win. I'm not sure what the goal difference is. I'll have to check on the live score, as I'm on the flash score there. But I'll just check on live score. Right, 2 seconds. Materials plus 21. Oh yes, if we win Saturday, and Lincoln drop points, we could go third. I'm not sure. I'll just check what Lincoln's got. Right, who's Lincoln got the week? Lincoln's got Crewe at home, but Crewe give us a good game the weekend, so you never know. We'll win Saturday against Rochdale, which we should win. We could be third, and then it looks so much better. Thanks everybody who's tuned in anyway. And remember to subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a penny. Thanks to Gilesy as well. Gilesy's do his match review there, and Gilesy was a great guest tonight. Clayton Edwards was on, but his connection was pretty poor. What do you think, guys, in the live chat? Who do you thought was the man of the match tonight? And confident about promotion this season. Ask us a few questions. I'll stay on for a little bit longer if he's wanting there. Just going to ask us a few questions about the game tonight. What your feelings are about Chris Maguire coming on. He set the goal up, assist. He looked brilliant when he come on as well. We had a couple of chances with the counter-attack football, but we did waste a couple of chances at the end. But the main thing was today was to get the 3 points, and we have getting the 3 points. Just read some of the comments out. AJ again with these stats. I'll just check his stats. There's the child. Read the stats out. In case you come and judge as well, absolutely brilliant live stream, lads. Thanks very much, Acacia. Much appreciated for that. AJ with the stats: 577 passes to Sunderland. So there's 296. We're totally dominant. Let's be honest. 83% of the ball. Passing that. Sorry, 83%. 83. Is that passing accuracy? I'm not sure what he means there actually. Sorry, AJ. I'll have to look on the flash score for that. Paul's saying Maguire, man of the match. Doubt we would have won without him. I'd have to agree. I think Maguire come on and he changed the game. One bit of quality with the set piece. Lovely ball in to Charlie White. Charlie White with a header with his 19th league goal, 25 in all competitions. What a season Big Charlie's having. He's having an unbelievable season, let's be honest. And it was just that one, I say one bit of quality would done it for us. And that's all you need. And me and Jolly were saying as well, it's like watching it, I mean, you get one chance and we've got to take them. Thankfully we did. We had a couple of chances at the end. Maguire, when he's still on goal, he could have played Diamond in, but he chose not to when he went himself and he hit the shot straight at the keeper. You've got to give credit to Swindon as well. I thought Swindon, they come up here and they made it hard, the defender for their lives. And at the end, they actually could have gotten a point. Had a couple of chances. Lee Burge just on the right there come out and was split open down the left-hand side. Lee Burge burst out his goal and he made a good save. He needed to be a good save as well. And then that free kick at the end was an unbelievable free kick. The power with the way the lad hit off the crossbar. If you see it, geez, and have come back out, it could have went anywhere, but thankfully hit the bar and we cleared it for a corner. But I was nerve-wracking stuff at the end there. Nerve-wracking stuff. Anyway, I'll just in case you come down to, I thought Dean Sanderson did really well again today. Yes, he played well. He did a couple of little mistakes. I'm just being a bit harsh there because I like Dean Sanderson, but a couple of little mistakes. But he was relatively good, and so was 09 again. For me, it wasn't a great performance. I'm trying to think of the man of the match. Like I'll see McGee. I thought McGee. I thought he played well. He was a frustrating game, but at the end of the day, it's a 3 points, and that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm just looking through the comments. Sanderson, excellent. Yeah, totally agree. In case you come and do it again, Carl's live stream needs to get signed permanently. All right. Philip Stout. We make things very hard for ourselves, but 3 points is 3 points. Exactly, Philip. That's what it's all about. I mean, it wasn't pretty at times. Definitely wasn't pretty at times. But me and Jalen said before the game kicked off that I would settle for a 1-0, and that's what the game ended 1-0. I mean, the percentage we had. I'll just look at the stats here on the flash score. Jesus. We must have had, here's the stats here. Bob said 66% ball possession to 34 of theirs. Goal attempts 14, attempts forced 10 of them. 4 shots on target, which is not many. That's why I say we need to work on that. We need to be testing the keeper. That was an emergency keeper in Conwell Truman tonight. He was an emergency keeper. And I always say to Jazzy, we need to test them early doors, and we didn't really. We did all game 4 shots on target. That's not good enough. We need to, we need to be better against Rochdale. I think what we need to do against Rochdale, the second from bottom, we need to.
Hello, Sean. I thought you were all on your own, so I came and give you some company.
I was expecting you to come, like. All right. To be fair, though, it wasn't a very good performance, Matthew, let's be honest. But I think after the disappointing draw, I see it disappointing. I mean, it was a good draw when you think about when we're 2-0 down 75 minutes and it took 2 world-class goals to get the draw. I think just getting back to winning ways tonight was that was all what mattered really, wasn't it? Getting the 3 points, getting back to winning ways, trying to get back on track for this promotion there, Chief, Matthew.
Well, exactly that, and what I've said as well. We played a lot worse against sort of the worst opposition. We play a lot better against better opposition, and I think it proved today. I think we were quite lucky to win the game actually in the end, especially towards the end when they hit the bar. I turned my heart was pounding towards the end of that game. It was it was a really, really, really nerve-wracking end. To what had been a bit of a scrappy game, really. I think it was a great delivery by Maguire, fantastic. I mean, it was a great cross, wasn't it? I mean, the pace on it was absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant.
And when it hit Maguire's head. Yeah, it was absolutely on Mike's head. It was an absolutely brilliant, a brilliant goal. It's look. I mean, we've won, which is good. Questionable performances in the first half. I thought, I don't think McGeady had the best of games. I thought he gave the ball away quite a lot. McFadden, I think, played a lot better second half, to be fair to him. But no, it's a game we've won, and I think all the other results as well have gone our way this evening, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Say that again, Matthew.
I think all the other results in League One.
I was looking for them, Matthew. Apart from the whole game, I mean, apart from Hull, they won 2-0, but they were pretty much just sitting on bottom. You're expecting to win. Lincoln got beat. Portsmouth got beat. Doncaster won, obviously, because they were playing Portsmouth. When they were Peterborough 0-0 against Oxford, so they dropped points. Doncaster beat Portsmouth 2-1, and that Doncaster's up there as well, to be honest. But the results didn't go too bad, to be fair. And I mean, look at the tables now, Matthew. We are 4th on 54, played 31. Hull's played 33, mind, I must state. So they played 2 games more on 59. So we have got 2 games in hand. We win our games in hand, but can go a point above them. So that's positive. And Matthew's bringing the results. Matthew, could you also put in the live chat the merchandise? Because I think it was Adam French was asking about the merchandise on the t-shirts and the cup stuff. Can you put that link into the live chat, pal?
Yeah.
I was trying to.
Cheers. Yeah, no problem.
Cheers, pal. Like you see, it's I think after the disappointing, I keep on saying disappointing 2-2 draw with Crew, but when you look at it, we equalised in the 97th minute, and 15 minutes left in the game. I mean, you took your hands off, and thankfully we did get them 2 goals and got a point. That could be crucial. We don't know, but it was all about not about the performance tonight. I'm not going to be too harsh on them because we've won the game. We've got the 3 points. Swindon are fighting for their lives. Let's be honest, they're fighting for their lives. They come here, they defended really well. Let's give them some credit. But we've won the game. We've set up what we need to do. And going into the Rochdale game again, it's got to be 3 points, Matthew. It's got to be another 3 points on Saturday.
It's got to be, Shaun. It's got to be. It's looking really possible now. If I can try and just get the league table up now, I've just got it up now, so I'll try and share my screen again. Mm-hmm. Here we are. Hang on. Right. So I've got the table up here. So I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Peterborough's.
That doesn't mean updated because the Drew didn't have the Drew with Peterborough.
Or maybe the form isn't, but the position aren't they? Because we're 4th.
Yeah,
there we go. Look, it's just been updated now. Yeah,
Matthew, if we win on Saturday, Lincoln's got Crew at home. Like you would expect them to get something, but if they get beaten, we win. We can actually go 3rd on goal difference, with a better goal difference than Lincoln. But we've got 2 games in hand on Hull as well, so that's something to bear in mind. I mean, Hull's they're in 2nd, and you know what? I think they're very hit and miss them. Like Peterborough, yes, Peterborough's they've come to good form at the right time, but thankfully they've won 6 off the bounce, but they've drew tonight. So I'm just hoping that they hit a bad patch and lose a couple of games, and then we can maybe win a couple and try and gain some ground on them. But I mean, we've gained some ground. 8 points behind Peterborough. We've got to play Peterborough. We've got to play Hull, I think, as well. So the only way is up, as they're saying. You've got to be positive. You've got to be positive, and I think we have to be. And I think we're not only beat Rochdale, but try and get a few goals as well. Try and win convincingly. But more than anything else, it's about getting the 3 points, Matthew, on Saturday.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at where Rochdale are in the table, and obviously, I know you could just look in the bottom 4 and think, I said this time last week, Shaun, where I was like, look at the teams in the bottom 4. Those should be the teams that we should beat. But we've got to remember, we've lost 1-0 to Wigan this season. We drew 2-2 to Rochdale, drew 0-0 with Hampton, drew 1-1 with AFC Wimbledon. Although we did beat them 3-0 away. But so we shouldn't underestimate these teams. Even look at where Swindon are, 19th. But yeah, like Rochdale, it's a winnable game. It absolutely is. If we go back to where Sunderland are. Look, I mean, look at our goal difference, 21, which is 4 better off than Lincoln. So yeah, if Lincoln are to lose, who did you say they're playing? Sorry, on Saturday.
Lincoln's got Crewe at home on Saturday, but Crewe's a decent side. You know what I mean, Matthew? Yeah,
I mean, Crewe sat 11th there, and yeah, if Lincoln don't get anything from that and it goes in our favour, then yeah, look, and also look, we've played 2 games less than Hull. So if we win if we win those 2 games, then what's that? We're going to have one more point than them. So we're going to be on 60 points. So you look at that table, and just automatic promotion is very achievable. We've still got Lincoln to play at home. We've still got Hull to play away. Still got Peterborough to play away. It's in our hands. It really is. And we've got to keep the good run going. I think getting the last minute equaliser Crewe kept the momentum moving.
But yeah, Matthew, Paul's made a good point there, and I think, what do you think of this? Performances are a luxury these days. Some people think they aren't important, but we won't keep winning with poor performances. What do you feel on that, Matthew?
Some people think. Sorry, what was that? Some people think the performances aren't important. Was that?
Yeah, that's what Paul's put, doesn't he? He's got a point there. I mean, for me, it's about winning. Football's about winning football matches. I mean, it wasn't great again tonight, but it wasn't great against Crewe. Does it matter if you're not playing well, but you're winning the games?
Well, we actually had this debate after on the stream after the Gillingham 2-2 game, and it was after before that people were saying, obviously winning. I'm not going to sit here and say winning obviously isn't the most important thing. It is the most important thing. You have to win football games. At the same time, I think we need to perform well, to win these games. Now, if you don't perform well and you sort of, you win a game, you're like, okay, that's good, we won it. But we really want to make sure that in the next game we don't make those same mistakes, because we could play against, I take it back to earlier on in the season. We played Bristol Rovers, played awful, scraped at a 1-1, got a 1-1 draw. Then we played relatively the same against Portsmouth, who are a better opposition, and they beat us 3-1. So I think perform a certain way against a certain team, you may not lose, but then then it sort of papers over the cracks saying, okay, but we won that game, whatever. And then you play the same against a better opposition, and then you lose. So I think, if we do win and then we still do lose. No, sorry. If we play bad and we win, then we've got to go, okay, it's good we won, but we need to learn. We can't play like that again. We need to play better. It just proves if we play against a better team, we will lose. If we want to go up, as I was saying on Carl's live stream on Friday, Shaun, I said we've got to aspire to be the best, and just do it. We've got to learn from everything. I think Lee Johnson seems the kind of manager, and when he speaks, he says, I learned from this and I learned from that, and he keeps saying that. He keeps saying, I'm learning, or I've learned, and I'm learning. Parkinson, it was very much, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing, but he just wasn't doing the right things. But I think Lee Johnson, he's very open to trying new things, and look, I'm really confident in Lee Johnson now. I think he's got us where we should be. We just got to push on now, and learn from these performances. I don't think, obviously today's was a bit flat. Swindon were never dominating the game. It was always when we were going to score. It was never when they were going to score. I mean, towards the end of the game, they came very close, but I didn't feel like we were really threatened. But it's different when you play against better teams. But yeah, we've just got to improve slightly. As well, some of the players I think aren't maybe good enough for the way Lee Johnson wants to play. I see a lot of times in the game where, maybe Max Power, he tries to do. He's done this a lot, but my dad pointed it out. Max Power always gets the ball and he goes like that to everyone in the team. He always wants them to come play. Gets the ball. Like, come here. He always does, doesn't he? I just think some of the players maybe aren't good enough to the way Lee Johnson wants to play. But you know what? We've won the game today, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's a brilliant performance, because although, yes, we've won, we should learn from this and say we can't play that again against a better team.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty poor, let's be honest, but I think it was either getting back to winning ways, and with Rochdale coming up the weekend, second from bottom Rochdale as well. I know you can't take any match and think, oh, we're just going to win, but you'd expect us not just to win, but maybe he's got a few goals as well. Paul Wilson in the chat says Johnson also confirmed McLaughlin needs an injection in the same area as his operation, so he will be out again. Oh, it's just getting worse. Gooch, I think, felt his calf, so he could be out. I tell you what, the injuries is unbelievable. How do we get so many injuries? I can't understand it. We just got.
I don't know. We're just very unlucky. We're just very unlucky because someone might just slip over in training, and then suddenly they're back for like 3 or 4 weeks. They've been performing all right, and then they suddenly they're not in the team again. Like Flanagan gets injured in the warm up against MK Dons, and he's been out for however many weeks.
I know.
It's very unlucky. Because you could probably need 2 hands to count how many injuries. We got Flanagan, Arbin at Jamahi. Got loads of people, like loads of defenders. And it's a shame we let Morgan Feeney go, because we could do them.
I was the deal there. I mean, I didn't understand why we brought him on loan, and then we let him. I didn't understand. I mean, I thought Feeney was there. He looked good.
Thing is, we didn't get him on a loan. I think we got him on a permanent because his contract ran out at Everton, and he was released there, and we got him only for a season. So we got him for a 1-year deal, and I think there was an option at the 6-month point to say, if you aren't going to play this many games, you are free to leave, which he has done. He's got to Carlisle, but when he played in that game against Aston Villa. Obviously, it was only Aston Villa's under 21s, but I think he did really well, obviously scoring a goal. And I was just saying, with 2 or 3 injuries, he'd be straight in. And at the time when we let him go, Flanagan was fit, Wright was fit, Willis was fit, Sanderson was fit. So obviously Lee Johnson's going, well, you're not going to get in this team. And then suddenly Flanagan, Willis and Wright are all injured. And then we're having to play, Luke O'Nien, a midfielder, at centre-back. So you just think, it's obviously in hindsight, looking back, you should have kept him, but no, we haven't got him now. So it doesn't look like we're going to sign any free agents. I wouldn't think it would be a bad thing to sign free agents, really. Maybe I wouldn't mind getting Joel Lynch back, to be honest. He hasn't got a club.
Who?
Joel Lynch.
All right. Well, tell you what, we might need him because the injuries we're getting is unreal. I mean, I think Flanagan's due back, and Ross Stewart, the new strike, he's due to come into contention, but the injuries is just really, really bad. Like it's coming at a time when we really don't need it. Like,
well, absolutely, and it's just the one injury after another, and if someone like White got injured or McGeady got injured, then we're in trouble there. Do you know what I mean? We are in trouble. Yeah, but look, we've got players trying to come back into the squad now. You know, Maguire, who's been left out for a long time, and he's come back in. He's obviously scored that worldie, put that brilliant cross in today for Wyke.
Mm-hmm.
And look, we've got some players who want to obviously prove something. You know, AJJ just saying there, Finney hasn't played for Carlisle, hasn't played yet for Carlisle. So, yeah, Gus. Chris Scott saying your twin was excellent tonight. I think you might be referring to Luke 09 there. I'll take that compliment. I'll take it as a compliment actually. But yeah, no, it's difficult really for the injuries. But you know, you just think maybe like another one player gets that injury, or another, you know, 2 players get an injury, and then we're screwed really. You know, that's literally how it could go.
Yeah, and it's makes you wonder with the. I mean, like loan, like Elliot Emerton as well, letting him go out and loan. I thought that was a bit strange. I mean, Morgan Feeney, he seemed good. We let him go. I mean, we weren't expecting to be getting all these injuries. Let's be honest. Bailey Wright's out, Flanagan's out, Joe Miller's out for the season, Armand Amaji out for the season. It's just, you know. But Lee Johnson, I think you've got to give him some credit. Matthew, he's done good with what he's got, and he's had a lot of things to contend with as well. Do you know what I mean? He's come in and like I see a lot of injuries. He tried to bring the right players in January. You know, I think he's done a good job for where we are, and you know, top 2, it's going to be very hard, but you never know if we keep on plugging away. If we beat Rochdale, which we should, going into the Portsmouth game, that's massive, isn't it? That's massive. It's another team up there.
Yeah, well, it's confidence. That's all it is, really, isn't it? And we've just got to stay confident. The players need, you know, stay confident and stay positive as well. And you can't let it slip. You know, isn't that what like Steven Gerrard was shouting once at his Liverpool teammates? He said, "Don't let this slip now. You know, don't do it." You know, because we put ourselves in a brilliant position now, and we've just got to keep on fighting. We've got to fight. It's something we didn't do under Jack Ross, where we were in a much better position than we probably were now. I mean, gosh, where were we? We had like how many games in hand, and with how many games left, and we still didn't manage to go up. And I was during the game as well. I was just, what a failure Jack Ross was. I was thinking that today during the game. I was just thinking those resources and how well we were doing, and that we had by far. I mean, it was a better squad of players than we have now, and we still didn't go up. I just thought that just can't happen again. We put ourselves in such a good position now, and we just can't throw it away. I honestly can't.
Getting up the Jack Ross, Jesus God! I mean, he probably, it sounds awful, but he probably the worst manager I've since I've supported Sunderland. How we didn't go up that season, that first season was unbelievable. I mean, and that was it his fault with the Josh Maja situation? Not sure. We'll never really find out exactly who. But I think Donald and Meth, and I think they could have done a little bit better trying to keep him, or just let him stay in the contract at the end of the season. Getting back to the Championship would have been more money financially for them. Would have been a risk worth taking. But,
yeah, I know what you're saying, and I just think there were some games where he played just such awful tactics, and he did things like take McGeady off in like the 60th minute when there was no reason to do that, and then we lost. We just, I don't know, or what we would do is, Shaun, we would throw away a lead. Remember Oxford away, back in February of 2019. It was Will Grigg's first game. Winning that game 1-0. They equalised in the last minute. That's 2 points thrown away. Peterborough, 2 points thrown away in the last minute. So you could add go. We would have gone up, to lose at Southend last game of the season, to lose at Fleetwood towards the end of the season. There was so many points, and even some of you thought, well, if we only got a point in that game, like different things that he got wrong. And I think Donald and Methven aside, I think it was Jack Ross who failed. And Donald and Methven weren't obviously capable of owning the club for a second season, but I think in the first season they did everything for Jack Ross, what he asked for, all the players, and as a result he failed. So going back obviously to what's happening currently, Lee Johnson can't fail. He can't. he's got a harder. Do you know what? Lee Johnson's got a much more difficult task than Jack Ross does, because Lee Johnson doesn't have us in the stadium. You know, he doesn't have the fan support. Try and lift the players on his own. He's got loads of injuries. For that's what he's got. And it really is difficult. But I really do think that he has the determination to do it. You know, and 39 years old as a manager, if he's going to do this while at 39 years old, imagine what he can do when he gets to 50. He'll be a brilliant manager. So this will be a big test for him, probably the biggest test in his maybe football career. You know, with playing and managing. So we'll see how he does. But we've all got confidence in him, I think, and you've just got to stay on this good run and stay consistent.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's you know, what the signs of a good manager there. I mean, he's done really well at Bristol City, didn't he? Barnsley, I think he won the AFL trophy. He got them promoted as well. There's the ratings coming in. AJ with the stats again. Burge 7, Power 5. Power was poor tonight. Sanderson 709, 7 McFadden 4. Winchester 7, Scowling 7, Jones 6, McGady 6, Gooch 6, White 7, Maguire 7, O'Brien 5. That's a report.
So I'll get them on screen, and we'll see what we think about them, Shaun.
Yeah.
Right. Let me get it back on the screen then. Hang on. Right. Here we go. So you can see that. So yeah, Lee Burge 7 out of 10. Didn't have a great deal to do. Recruit. Do you know what though? In the first half, they had that free kick, and then he saved it, and they put it straight back out to their player. And I'm just like, why didn't he catch that? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do. I was.
He's done that enough for this season. You know, he did it against Lincoln as well, where he just put it straight back out to their player, and he put it straight in. Do you know what I mean? He just, I don't know what you think of Lee Burge at the moment.
I think, well, to be honest, Matthew, I think when they had that chance down the left-hand side, there was a good pass through the middle, split us in half. He come out of the box and he done really well, because that was a real chance. He come out and he managed. It was a good save actually. I think when he was needed, he done well. To be fair, that free kick would hit the crossbar. Jesus, he was well beaten. I don't think any people would have. There was a rocket, wasn't it? It was just like a Ronaldo type free kick. It was just flying. When it hit the crossbar, I thought. At first I went, "Where's that gone?" I went, thought it was in, but it smashed the crossbar. Come back up, and thankfully we cleared it for the corner. But Jesus, that could have easily went under the side of the crossbar and went in. But Lee Burge, I thought he done well. I say 7 out of 10. I thought when he was needed, like I say, that chance, he come out and he made the goal look small, and he got there. And I thought he did all right, Matthew, tonight. Yeah,
I mean, but I think what's that, like maybe 2 or 3 more saves than Remy Matthews would have made. But yeah, no, that's fair enough. I thought it was quite solid. To be honest as well, there's just a few times I think he can maybe catch things, but I don't know. Max Power 5 out of 10 summed up performance overall. There was some great passes and clever touches, but mainly just a lot of sloppy, indecisive play. As I said, yeah, I don't know. Max Power obviously went back at right back today. Right-sided centre back, and I don't know with him. He a bit of a funny player for me, really, because he just, I don't know.
It was a back four, wasn't it? It was a back four.
No, it was a 3-4-3. And Max Power played a right-sided centre back.
Was it a 4-2-3? What? No, 4-2-3.
No, it was a 3-4-3. The club even put it on the official stream. When they put the animation on screen, they said it was a 3-4-3 and put Max Power right-sided centre back. And to be honest, I think he did all right, but I don't know what did you think about Max Power today?
No, I thought it was awful. I thought his passing was absolutely terrible. He was off the ball. He was the good thing about Power, he offers a lot when he goes down that right, when he plays right back, or with his right back, or he does offer the ball and he tries to, but his passing was so off, and so like it was so sloppy, and he slipped a couple of times, and it's not his fault when you slip, like, but it was the one where he slipped and it was the one goal, but he managed to like get back one then and put it and get his body on the line and clear the danger, but he's I thought it was really poor. I thought it was poor, really, really poor on Saturday against Crewe. I thought it was first half, when full game, it was absolutely diabolical. And as I say, I've praised Power because he was good against Burton and Fleetwood. He was good in them 2 games. He played probably his best 2 games in the Sunshine, but then he goes back to the Max Power, just average and just very mediocre. And I just thought I thought it was Power.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, same really. I think his passing was a little bit. Every time he tried to go forward, I think he always sort of got caught out a bit, didn't he? And then he had to sort of get back again. But I don't know, a bit of a funny performance from him, really. That this evening. But yeah, look, we still did the job and won. But yeah, when he slipped there, God, Jesus. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, we'll move on. Dion Sanderson, 7 out of 10 they gave him. Seems to be constantly looking for a balance between being progressive and trying to do too much and take too many risks. He never quite got the balancing act right in the first half. Sanderson was better after the break and arguably a more effective passer than either one of our central midfielders. What do you think of that?
Say that again. Sorry, I was looking at the comments on the live chat. Say that again, mate.
Well, they're just saying in the in the first half he was just trying to take sort of too many risks, but then in the second half he looked a bit more effective and he was a better passer than some of the midfielders.
I like Dion Sanderson. I like him. I like Dion Sanderson, but he was trying to bring the ball out and he was taking a lot of risks. And there was a couple of times, and there was, like, his team should be shouting like man on, but there was a few times he was trying to bring it out and he was holding up the ball too much. And he did it. I think he lost possession a couple of times as well. It wasn't one of his great games, but I thought second half he improved as the game went on. I do like Dion Sanderson. He has got a cool head at times, and that's what you need. That's what you need at the back. Like, and I don't think it was his best game, but I thought his first half he was a bit iffy, but he did improve in the second half as the game went on.
Yeah, I do agree with the taking more risks part, because I think there was a few times where you're like, oh no, but then I think in the second half he seems a lot more cool and calm, and you've got to have someone in between the 2 defenders. Obviously, you've got Power there, the right-sided centre back he was today, and obviously he's the captain. But I think Sanderson did a good job at organising the the defence. So I give him credit for that. Really, I think he really has been one of the players to step up. But yeah, I think he had an all right game, and it just shows really we got a clean sheet, so we had to. Ryan defended well and battled all game. 7 out of 10 for him. His positioning remains an understandable weak point, but considering this still a relatively aligned position for him, Luke's increasing comfort, especially bringing the ball out from the left channel, was seriously impressive. Yeah, he did do that a few times, didn't he? He did sort of get the ball and bring it out quite a lot. Luke
9 is just again tonight. For me, he didn't put a foot wrong. He defended when he needed to. He brought the ball out of defence as he always does. It's a great sign that when when the team's struggling to get out, he's trying to get the team out and he tries to drive us forward. I thought he made a couple of good interceptions in crucial times when there was some balls coming at the box. He was there reading the game. I think he's just Mr. Reliable, Luke 9. No matter where you put him, he put a shift in, Matthew, and I think he's got to get a contact extension, hasn't he? Surely. I mean, Luke 9 can play in defence, midfield, he can play right back, centre back, play left wing back, he can play centre midfield, right winger, attack midfield. He can play anywhere. He's just Mr. Versatile. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant player.
Well, yeah, he is as well. And I think every time we speak about him, you always have to mention what a great sort of professional he is as well. And it's someone who's just so privileged to be a footballer, and he makes the most of it every single day. He makes the most out of every single training session. He makes the most out of every single game. as long as he's on the pitch, he's happy. I think it's very, very, very rarely now he'll give the ball away. And I think that's only testament to him and his hard work, because when he first came to the club, he found it very, very difficult. And a lot of people, when they come to the club and they find it difficult, sort of their head goes down, they just walk into every training session like it's a chore, they can't wait to go home. But Luke O'Nien turned up to training the day after. He put in probably he says maybe one of the worst performances of his career, and he wanted to put it right. And I think he's doing so great. There was one moment in the game where I thought he gave it away in a really dangerous position, but it turned out to be okay. But no, Luke O'Nien, 7 out of 10 for him. Obviously, I wouldn't say did anything really special, but it's just comfortable, really. He's
comfortable. That's the word. He was just comfortable he's comfortable, reliable. He just does his job. He does a job every game. And like you say, he's playing a position where he's never played it, and he does the job, what's needed to be done. And he's actually, I can't recall him making a mistake. He brings the ball out as well. He tries to put the team up the pitch. That's what I like about him as well. He's got to get a new contract, 100%.
Yeah, and there's talk about that, isn't there? Recently, of him getting, they also said a long-term contract, and I think for all of us, it's a player we have to see stay at the club.
Oh, absolutely. It's a no-brainer. When you've got somebody so versatile, I think Lee Johnson said it a couple of interviews ago. He's one of the best players. I can't remember the words he exact said, but somebody who can just play everywhere. He can play so many positions. If you're struggling in a position where we've got loads of injuries, he can just slot them in there. And you always need a Luke O'Nien in your team. And he's not just a lovely guy. He's a brilliant player on the pitch. He's a great guy off the pitch as well. He's just lovely, and he's an ultimate professional. And I think any kids out there want to be professional footballers, I think Luke O'Nien's that's who they should look up to and want to be, because he's just brilliant off the pitch as well, and he's a great guy.
Yeah, absolutely, and one I'd love to see stay as well. But as always, they did a solid job there. Left-sided centre back, which just isn't his position, but he can play anyway. He's that good. Issue with Callum McFadzean at left back. Now, obviously I'll just read out here. Remember when we played Crewe on Saturday and McFadzean was inconvincingly bad. That wasn't that much. This wasn't that much better. McFadzean still gives away possession way too much with nowhere near enough thought. Do you know, in the first half, I thought he gave the ball away so many times, but in the second half, he still wasn't anything special. But I think there were some times where he got the ball and you're like, well played. Like, a lot better. So I don't know what you thought of his performance, but I thought first half was awful, but second half I think he looked a little bit more composed in the first half.
McFadzean, I thought he was poor again. I thought he was very poor in the first half. Giving away needless fouls, getting caught out of position. I don't know how he's getting in the team, to be honest. Vokins is coming in. Vokins hasn't really set the world like Matthew Ozzy, so that's why the issue is. I think, of course, we're expecting this Vokins to be really good, and he hasn't really been that good. And hence why McFadzean's staying in the team, because Vokins hasn't started his Southern career, his loan spell very well. But I thought McFadzean first half was awful. I thought second half he did improve. I agree with you. He did improve. Second half he was a little bit better, but still very nerve wracking when he's sort of like when their play. I think it was what's his name again? I think it was Garrick. I think Garrick down the right hand side. He was sort of beating him a lot of the time, wasn't he? And I think that's something we need to address, that the left hand side, because teams are going to try and expose your weaknesses, and our weakness at the moment is Callum McFadzean, isn't it? And when you play the top teams, your Peterboroughs, your Hulls, your Lincolns, you don't all them teams, they'll try and expose that, and they will go at Callum McFadzean.
Yeah, and I think Danny was asked a question. Danny Collins was asked a question after the game, about what's going on with the left back. And look, I'd rather have, to be honest with you, sort of maybe McFadzean there than Vokins, because I thought, oh, when McFadzean got a little injury, I thought, oh, well, this is a great opportunity, to get to get Vokins in the team. Well, I've seen him come in, and I just think I've never seen anyone put us under so much pressure. So I think McFadzean coming back into the team isn't a bad shout, but yeah, he's just, the thing is he's not a very good footballer. He'll never play higher than League One. That's just the simple answer. And maybe even League One is too high a standard for him.
Why don't we try Luke O'Nien and the McFadzean position at left wing back?
But do you know what we might do when Flanagan comes back? We might put him at left back, because Flanagan used to play left back for Burton.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
But I don't know. McFadzean, he still gives away possession way too much. And yeah, literally what I was saying, Shaun, on Saturday with Crewe, him and Power were literally passing to the Crewe players. And, he passes more to the other team than he does his own team. So, yeah, look, I mean, obviously they're giving a 4 out of 10. And I wouldn't really disagree with that. But he was nowhere near as bad as he was, sort of in the first half. But
yeah.
That's what I'd say Mcfadzean. Carl Winchester, 7 out of 10. Is to remember many instances when Winchester gave the ball away, you'd like to see him be more positive more often, but this was a solid return to the starting 11. I think Winchester is just a taller version of Scowen. Do you know what I mean?
I thought Winchester. Do you know what the problem with Winchester was? I thought he wasn't relaxed. I thought Swindon done well. Every time Winchester got the ball, there was like they were playing a high press, and they were forcing us into misplaced passes. I think that's what Winchester was doing. When he was getting the ball, he was panicking because there was a player straight on him, so he was rushed into making a mistake. And I think that's what the issue was with Winchester all game. It was very congested in the middle of the park with the Winchester and the Scowns. I thought what Swindon done well, and that's what Fleetwood done as well. They packed 5 across the middle. So as soon as we got the ball, they were straight on us straight away. And I think that's what the issue was by the misplaced passes, because they were playing a high press and they were forcing us into the error. And I think we've got to adapt to that, because teams are coming up now and they're just packing the midfield. And the last 3 teams have come to that's what they've done. And we need to find a way to be better in the middle and stop panicking. And when teams play a high press, try and be quicker with the passes and get round them the high press.
Yeah, I know, and yeah, as you said earlier as well, Winchester just not being relaxed. I think he got the ball and he was I don't know, he got very excited. It's a bit like Frankie Francis's commentary. When anyone goes near the 18-yard box, he gets very excited. Very, 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 very excited every time he got the ball, but then ended up sort of passing it back. But yeah, I mean, Winchester just sort of fits into what we have already. I think nothing too special, but I don't think he's a bad player, bad footballer at all, really. I think he's maybe a good League One midfielder, and it just proves today. They gave him a 7 out of 10. He did the job today. There was maybe some times where he gave away a little silly foul, but yeah, look, I don't feel like we've given Winchester a proper run the team yet. Hopefully this is where his run in the team is, without the unfortunate injury to Grant Ledbetter. This is where Winchester could step up. Like we've seen with Sanderson after Wright and Willis have got injured. Flanagan, Sanderson has stepped up. Maybe, hopefully, this is Winchester stepping up for Ledbetter being out.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Matthew. I was saying, I think after the Crewe game Saturday, Winchester now with Ledbetter out, probably for the season. Hopefully, things crossing up. But now Ledbetter out, who's arguably easily our best midfielder. Let's be honest. Winchester is going to have to step up. And like you say, when one player gets an injury, and it's an opportunity for the fringe players to come in and do a job. And Winchester's got to step up now. It's his turn to show what he's got, what he's all about. Can he perform? Because it's getting down to the nitty gritty now. How many games is left? I'll just see. We're coming to the business end. 31 games. We've got 15 games left now. 15 games now where we've got to probably win. I would dare say 12 of them, which is it's a hard ask, isn't it? Would you say 10? 10 to 12. That'd be great if we could win 15. We're promoted.
At least 10.
Promoted. But Winchester's good. It's Winchester's time now. Show what he's got, and there's a lot of good comments coming from Forest Green, saying that he was a very good player, great on the ball. I'm still not sure, but there were signs. There was a few signs tonight where maybe he could, but I thought he was rushing the passes a lot, Matthew, rushing his passes too much, and I think that was because Swindon were playing a high press, as I was saying earlier on. But let's see. He's got to. I judge Winchester in the not even the Rochdale game, because I think we should win that game. Not being disrespectful, but it'll be the Portsmouth game. That's going to be the game in it where you see what he's about, how good he is against the top side in this division.
Yeah, I mean, against Portsmouth, you need players that are just going to throw themselves in front of every tackle. Obviously, speaking of Portsmouth as well, Brett Pittman playing against us today. I mean, Brett Pittman didn't threaten us at all. I don't even think he got more than 3 touches on the ball, did he?
Nothing. He was very, very quiet, wasn't he? I mean, It was the danger man going into the game. I think he scored 7 goals. I was that danger man. Hallam Hope, he wasn't playing tonight. Tyler Smith 4, but he was the danger man, wasn't he? And Garrick, I thought he looked lively like Garrick, but I say he got a bit of success down the right with McFadden, but we kept them relatively quiet. It was the midfield battle, really, wasn't it? They come here for the point, didn't they? Let's be honest. They didn't really come to win the game. It's when we scored the goal through Wyke, and great assist by great delivery by Chris Maguire. I think they come just for the point. When we scored, they had to come out and try and get an equaliser. And I think I was relatively we sort of relatively kept them quiet, to be fair, until the last 10, 15 minutes. Bit of squeaky bum time.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't come for any more than a point. I'd completely agree with that as well. Again, they didn't really threaten us only until they went 1-0 down and they woke up a little bit and tried to get the ball forward a little bit more. And it's gave me a very sort of nerve-wracking end. I say for sure, if they equalise, I wouldn't be standing here talking. I'd be so upset. I'm happy. I'm happy we did. Josh Scowen, 7 out of 10, got through loads of defensive work, especially during a lackluster first 10 minutes from his teammates. His ability to win 50-50s, draw free kicks, spared a lot of his teammates' blushes after hospital passes. As a pair, he and Winchester frustrated with their caution and reluctance to play early forward passes. I agree with that, because he did throw himself in a lot of tackles and win a lot of 50-50s, despite, sort of his height. But you wouldn't think he won a lot of headers as well in the middle of the pitch.
Scowen gets a lot of stick in there for me, Matthew. I mean, he does get a lot of stick, but I prefer him than Power. I think the thing with Scowen, he gets himself about. Yeah, fair enough. His passing's not great at times, but he does get stuck in. And as I said before, he got a lot of tackles in, but I think with them in the high press, it forced him into a lot of misplaced tackles. But he did get actually on the attacking front. He actually was in a couple of positions where there was 3-on-1, and if he got picked up, he would have been through on goal, and he could have had a goal for us. When Maguire was through on goal, he had Diamond on the right, and he also had Scowen. He had 2 options, but he went himself. I mean, he could have been in there. I thought he didn't do too bad, to be fair. I thought it was a decent performance, but like you say, his passing, it's not great at times. But he does get stuck when he does get them little tackles. I think Scowen does the work behind the scenes, what you don't see. The little things he does, that's what I like. But he was all right. He was. I always put him in there, both Power. If there's, if it's out with him and Power, I think he just gives you more. For me, personally speaking, Matthew.
I mean, I think him and Winchester sort of did work quite well today. Although I did see a lot of it was sideways and backwards passing, because we sort of built the play up with the defenders and midfielders, and then we sort of just went, we can't get past them, and sort of turn back again and pass back. But I saw a lot of effort from Scowen today, and I'm surprised with just obviously he's a small little guy, but the determination to jump up and win headers is just is crazy, really. I think he did really, really well. I think he was one of the players to hold the team together. I think in the midfield, it's got to be it's where most of your creativity comes from, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
So yeah, I'm pleased. Yeah, Scowen did do quite well. Would you start him in the next game?
100%. Yeah, I mean, we haven't got many options in the middle now. Ledbetter been injured as well, so for me, Scowen is the first one in the midfield. He's the first. He's the first one to get picked. I mean, Winchester, I'm still not convinced. I'll have to see. I think it was probably start with the same team. Maybe he's Jordan Jones. I don't think he'll start the next game. I think Chris Maguire probably coming for Jordan Jones, but I would start Scowen and Winchester and just try and get them used to each other and try and get to see what Winchester's about. Like if a team comes up and they're not playing a high press and he gets a chance to pick a few passes out, but you've got to as well though. If the other team are playing a high press, Matthew, you've got to like be quicker with your passing. That's what we need to, because teams are coming up now and they're playing a high press and they're pushing us up and we're not giving us much time on the ball. You've got to be quicker in releasing it, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't feel like we moved the ball quick enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's too slow. Far too slow. Pedestrian. Jazzy pointed that out quite correctly in our stream, and he was right. We've got to release the ball quicker. It's got to be done quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, I mean, for what he is and what we have at the moment, with quite a few injury problems, you know, Scowen and Winchester. You know, what other players would you really drop them for? You know, would you drop them for power? Obviously, I know we've got Dan Neil on the bench, but and he did come on today with about 45 seconds to go. Lee Johnson did say in one of his press conferences that he's aware. I think he said he's aware a lot of supporters do want him to play, but he was just trying to explain that he's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? At his age that he is, he says he doesn't want to throw him in there because he's seen it before where he's had a good young promising player, they've chucked him in, it was a bit too much for them, and they've just sort of lost a lot of their good talent, and they haven't been the same player since. So he's going to be careful with him. But he says, the players are playing now. I mean, you wouldn't drop anyone for Scowen and Winchester now, surely, would you?
That's what I mean. I mean, Josh Scowen, he divides fans' opinions, doesn't he? I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like him, but I mean, what else are you going to put in there? Like you see, you've got Dan Neil, but he's a young lad. He looks promising, Dan Neil, but I don't know. But for me though, Dan Neil, this is the division where if he's not going to make it through now, he's not going to become a top player. Let's be honest. This is the league where you'd see your Madges. He flourished in this division, didn't he? And this is when you see potential in youngsters. If they're going to do well, they'll do it in this division. And like Josh Madge did in this division, he flourished. He scored the goals out of nothing, and that's why look at him now. He's playing in the Premier League. Can Dan Neil, has he showed enough to do it and get his chance and perform? He hasn't really. I mean, he hasn't done too bad. But he doesn't seem to be getting that chance to get starting them, does he?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's got to be a reason why. And in Lee Johnson's words, he probably isn't ready yet. But they want to use him effectively, and I think bringing them on and give him a bit of game time, but keep him at arm's length from it, so he's not in the match day squad. Let him travel to the away games. Let him get a feel for it. But, keep him at arm's length from the starting 11. And I think it will just inspire him to just keep on working hard and work hard. So eventually, when he gets that that chance to start the game, he'll eventually feel like he's really achieved something. Because if we just sort of hand it to him on a plate, then that's probably when standards will slip. So I think Lee Johnson wants to keep the standards high, keep people working hard for their place in the team. I think that's what Maguire's doing at the moment, because it's just showed, if you're a good player of good ability, well, you've got to perform well and you've got to keep your standards high. Otherwise, you're not going to play. And maybe Maguire, even his standards high, but he's been working hard recently, and he's got into the team. He's came on a few times and affected the game well. So maybe this is the start of a consistent run. But that's probably what it is. It's just about keeping players at arm's length from the team, and it's achievable. But they've got to put the work in themselves, and that's what I think really. Going back to sort of the ratings again, I think giving Scowen a 7 out of 10 is fair enough.
Yeah, I agree with the 7 for Scowen.
Yeah, Jordan Jones was given it a 6 out of 10. Now, a player who a lot of people have been calling for to start, after his wonder strike against Crewe, and I think he also did start the 2-1 defeat against Shrewsbury Town as well. And I think he played very similar today that he did in that match, because they've said didn't look as comfortable as he has in recent dozen cameos, but still showed moments of real class. His deflected shot midway through the first half was arguably Sunderland's best effort of that period. But I don't know, what did you think of Jordan Jones today?
I thought he was really poor. I thought, I've been asking for him to get a start. I mean, his goal was unbelievable when he come on Saturday against Crewe. I thought it was absolutely outstanding. The game before, it seemed when he comes on from the bench, he's got that energy and that high burst of pace. And he looked like he's got the quality. So I was saying, look, he's got to start. He's got to come in for O'Brien. I said that loud and proud. But I haven't seen him today. He looked so off the pace. He just it was so lacklustre. He just looked lazy. He wasn't really with it. I mean, this is the guy who looked brilliant when he's coming in as a sub, but I suppose that was the tempo of the whole team. Let's be honest. I mean, it was a very pedestrian type of performance. It was very slow, very disoriented. Not, there was no oomph in the passing. So yeah, I wasn't impressed with Jordan Jones at all. I think he's had his chance to shine tonight, and he's sort of lost it really. And I don't think he'll start next game. I think Chris Maguire has definitely done himself justice by coming on, and he looked. Chris Maguire looked brilliant when he come and looked like the player what he can be. So Jordan Jones, very disappointed with him tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I think he's a much better player coming off the bench, because he obviously has got that pace, and I think he catches a lot of the defenders out, and the other teams wing backs out, coming off the bench, when the other team are a little bit tired from playing the match for a while, and then he's got that burst of pace that he can just take it past people, and then that's when I think we see him a little bit really affect the game, because he doesn't just the team and fit in with everyone else. He comes on, has that burst of pace to take the ball forward, and then he ends up being an absolute nuisance for the other team, and they have to bring him down, foul him, because that's the only way they can control him. So I think coming off the bench for Jordan Jones would be a much better option for us, to keep him on, to keep him as a sub, because clearly, when he starts the game with everyone else, he maybe doesn't shine as much, and that's maybe his problem at Rangers. Because if Steven Gerrard starts for a game and he sees, well, he isn't much better than everyone else, or he isn't maybe as good as this player, I think using the right way, and I think obviously Lee Johnson keeps saying that he learns things, he's learning about his players. He's probably learned that Jordan Jones is best coming off the bench. I think that too, and for me, I'd be happy with keeping him on the bench and bringing him on maybe at 50 minutes, 60 minutes. Yeah. Obviously, giving him enough time to affect the game, but that's probably where we could use him best.
Definitely, I agree. Totally agree with you, Matthew. I think Jordan Jones, looking at it after tonight, maybe it's just a bad night in the office, and maybe Saturday, if he started, he will be better. But I agree. I think he just gives you that burst of energy, and he has got that quality. And when you're struggling in a game, bring him on last 20 minutes or something. Him, and I think the same with Jack Diamond. I think Jack Diamond is better coming off the bench. I think he's started games and he hasn't really done nothing. But then when he's come off the bench, he gives you that. He's very fast, and when teams are tiring, he can he can use that pace and create opportunities for the strikers, for the team.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when he was taken off though today, I did feel a little bit like I don't really think I know he hasn't played as well, but I still don't think we should be taking him off. I'd rather us taking maybe Gooch off, or anyone else, but not Jones, because I think he definitely, although his performance wasn't as good as it was against Crewe, he's definitely one of the better players in this squad. Yeah,
I think yeah. I think so. I mean, Gooch. I think going back to Gooch, I think he could be out again for a while. I'm a fan of Gooch. I think he's a grafter, and I think he does. Yes, I like Gooch. He's another one who divides the fans' opinions, but I like Gooch, and I think he could be injured again, could be out for a few weeks. So there's another thing we've got to contend with, another injury. Oh, it's just they're coming at the wrong time.
Yeah, they are absolutely. And one man I hope doesn't get another injury is Aidan McGeady. He's been given a 6 out of 10. They said one of those games where McGeady appears to be going through the motions. He gave the ball away a ton before half time. He did improve after half time, but his best attempts to make the breakthrough either went ignored or were well defended by a resilient Swindon side. I did speak about this earlier. I thought McGeady did give the ball away quite a lot, though, didn't he?
I agree with what the report said there on McGeady. I think he was off the ball tonight. Do you know what McGeady, like you say, he was in 14 games or something. He had 10 assists, and he was the man on form. And the last couple of games, he just hasn't looked at it. I'm just hoping that he can get back at us for the Rochdale game. But as the report says there, going through the motions, giving the ball away. He was giving the ball away a lot. He was trying to do like some silly things. He just didn't look like he was with it tonight. And I would say a 6 probably was I think maybe he's a 5. Maybe he's a 5. I'll give him McGeady. Not saying that 5 or 6 either way, but he was very off the ball tonight, and his crossing wasn't great. And I'm just hoping that he's back on it for the Rochdale game. Fingers crossed, anyway.
But yeah, he sometimes does have games like that. Although I think in the first half he did do like some flip flap, and he completely sent like the defender the wrong way, because you don't know when he's sort of he's jumping up on his toes to either shift the ball on his left foot or shift the ball on his right foot. The defender just doesn't even know what he's going to do, and I think that's maybe his best like attribute where he he's just so unpredictable for the defender, because he can do both. He can use both of his feet. And yeah, I just do think though the final ball from McGeady maybe wasn't where it should be. Obviously, he can do flaps and Cruyff turns and McGeady spins, but the end result is putting that final ball into the box. We know he can do it. He's done it for Charlie White, in the Doncaster game. 4 fantastic, crosses. To 4 headers from Wyke. And we saw it today with Maguire as well. Get it on Wyke's head, and it's sure enough going in. But I don't think I saw one cross today from McGeady that went anywhere near anyone's head.
He's crossing. His crossing is normally brilliant, left or the right foot. But it was just they were very, very poor. The crosses tonight, wasn't there? The things he's been doing great lately wasn't there. But like you say, I think it was just a bad game from him. I thought he was out the game on Saturday against Crewe, where they had done the homework, they kept him out the game, and tonight I just thought he had the ball in positions at times. It's just sharpness wasn't there, and I think somebody just says McGeady overcomplicates it at times. I think Taylor Watson says McGeady overcomplicates at times. I think he's spot on. I think you're right, man. I think he does, and let's hope. I'm a big fan of McGeady. I think he's a match winner. He's got that quality, and I think what he done in the Doncaster game was unbelievable. Ripping the shreds, didn't he? In that first half. So let's just hope he can get back to the Aidan McGeady, what can be against Rochdale.
Yeah, I hope that as well, and I do agree. He does overcomplicate things, a lot, but he is by far, probably the best player that we've got at the moment. Can do on the ball. There isn't just another player like it, and at the age that he is, he's still doing very well. But yeah, I just hope he can keep going and get us a few goals, because he hasn't got too many goals this season, has he? I mean, in his first season in League One, he got the ball and I think he was never afraid to shoot. I haven't really seen him shoot too many times. This season, I think he's playing a little bit deeper. He collects the ball because you can see him. He drops back. He did it a few times today, where he drops back almost to like the halfway line, even when our defenders got it. He picks the ball up and then he takes it forward. I think so. Someone else, Aidan O'Brien did it a few games ago, where he comes really deep, collects the ball, and wants to take it forward. I don't know what tactic that is, but that's maybe why he's not getting as many goals, because I think he collects the ball deep and then tries to take it forward and pass it out. Just be a bit more of a playmaker, but it's a job he can do very well. But he's a great player, but obviously players do hit good form and bad form. We'll just see how he does, and at least we won today. But yeah, hopefully he improves for the next game. We've got Lyndon Gooch, 6 out of 10. I mean, Would you say that's fair enough?
I would say that's exactly what I would give him. I think the reports were spot on there. I think Gooch is. I think I like Gooch. I think he's got quality. And one thing about Gooch, he gives 100% every game. And at times his passing wasn't great. He's doing that job with the right wing back, isn't he? He's down the right, and he's done well at times, cutting in. But I think he lacked that little bit of quality tonight. And I think he's going to be a miss if he's injured. He's going to be for a few. He's going to be a miss. He is a constant threat with his pace down the right, but he's always looking for options. He was looking for options a lot tonight, but there wasn't many passes for him, and I think he was getting frustrated at times. I think the full team was, to be fair, but I think that's because Swindon did a good job by playing a high press. So once we got the ball, they were just straight on us. All the players that didn't have time, and I think that frustrated us. But we've got to adapt to that. And I thought he didn't do too bad. Go 6 out of 10. He's hopefully his injury's not too bad, and he's only out for a little while. But yeah, I would say 6 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, it's just sort of average performance, really. And I don't know. Would you say the position that he plays today, which is sort of right wing back / right midfielder, is
right wing back? Right wing back.
Yeah, right wing back. Would you sort of say that's you prefer in that position, or the sort of the right hand side of the front three?
So I like him as more an attacking sense, because I think at times has got that quality. When that goal he scored last season against MK Dons away was unbelievable. As I'm thinking, on the left foot as well, he's weaker side, so that's what he can give you. But that's the thing with 09. I mean, with Gooch can play as the front three and also play on the right wing. He can play right wing back, and that's what I like about Gooch's first style as well. And he does put 100% in every game. I like Gooch, but fingers crossed his injury's not too bad. He's back soon.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, they were saying here the one Sunderland player who looks confident and clear-minded in their role from the off. Gooch created our best chance of the first half, setting up Charlie Wyke after burning past Jonathan Grounds. Yeah, he did that, didn't he? He sort of tapped the ball past player Grounds, and then I couldn't believe he did it, really, or he has the pace to do it. He just drove the ball in and it went on Charlie Wyke's. I mean, he took it on his left foot and just hit it wide, but. It's moments like that I think Lyndon Gooch does quite well in, to be honest.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I like when Gooch when he cuts in on the left, because I mean he was saying he can hit a good shot with the left foot as well. But I think he was frustrated. You could see he was frustrated. He was frustrated tonight, and I feel sorry for him at times, but. Give credit to Swindon, the company, and they made it hard for us, didn't they? They compacted the midfield. The press was high. We need to adapt to that, because teams are going to think, well, if you high press Sunderland, they don't like it, and they'll give the ball away, and that's exactly what they did. We've got to adapt to this. We've got to adapt to this team doing this. Yeah,
absolutely, and teams are. That's why I always think that it's more difficult to play against the worst of teams, because they always come up and raise their game. Whereas if you have like a team like Lincoln or Hull, where they are in the league, they sort of come up and treat it as it's any other game. They don't really raise their game, and I think that's where it can go either way. Then, and I think it's when we raise our game as well, because if we see, we're playing against Portsmouth, look where Portsmouth are in the league. Okay, well they're right near where we are, so we need to raise our game here. Mm-hmm. Where if you see a team like, I don't know, even today against Swindon, or against Rochdale, maybe some of the players, it could be, they can say in interviews or whatever, we can't underestimate them. But the day before the match, where they're at home, having their tea, and they're looking at the league table and they're going, well, Rochdale are second from bottom, it'll be an easy game tomorrow. We'll have it 3 points easily, and then they sort of go into the game and they're like, they have a shock and they go, oh well. This isn't what I expected. That's where we can be caught. Because teams do come and raise their game, but equally we've got to do the same things for the better teams. So credit to Swindon today for raising their game. It didn't make it easy for us. But yeah, I mean, just shows we have just got that edging quality to beat these teams lower down in the table. And I've never been the biggest fan of Gucci, if I'm honest. Like from his first season, I always thought he try to do a bit too much. You know, like, get the ball and he always try and do these, like step overs and whatever. And he do so much that it's what Jack Diamond does now. He do all these step overs and then end up just losing the ball. But you know, he's obviously improved massively. And as you say, that goal at MK Dons, I mean, wow, what a moment! What a moment that was.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Like to see it. I mean, there's a good comment by Kyle Watson there. The problem I have is I compare the current squad way too much to the likes of Somerby and Johnson, etc. I need to remember sometimes we are a League One team now. That's a good point, Matthew, isn't it? Very good point.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're never going to have players like as good as Somerby and Johnston, you know, and certainly in this division. Yeah, you know, we're not going to expect. You know, we're talking earlier about the play's a little bit too pedestrian, the passing's a little bit too slow. But as I said as well, I don't maybe think these players are good enough to play in the way when you want them to play.
Yeah,
how they can possible quickly. You know, it's like almost some of these Premier League players have eyes at the back of their head. They know someone's behind there and they can quickly turn and pass the ball quickly. A lot of players I find that we've got just don't pass it quickly, but that's not their fault. They're just League One players, you know, and there's not much we can do about that really. But yeah, we're never gonna want them to play as good as we want them to. But for me, I just want them to be the best in the league. And I think being Sunderland's Association Football Club, and you know, it's what Michael Bowers says a lot. You know, it's not arrogance, but you know, we are Sunderland, and we look at us. You know, we should be the ones attracting the best players in the league. You know, teams like Burton or you know teams like Wimbledon shouldn't have that. I mean, a footballer, if they had the option of going to Sunderland, a stadium of 49,000 seats, or Wimbledon with like 4,000, I mean, which club do you choose? Obviously, you choose the bigger club to go play for. So we should actually have the best players in this league, you know, and it's all down to recruitment as well. So I don't know, but yeah, I just want us to have the best in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. It's that's not being arrogant. I don't get this, you know, when people say, "Oh, he's a league." Well, we're a League One team now, but you could never take the. You know, we are a massive football club. That's as simple as that. That'll never go away. That comes with the territory, and that comes with being a massive club. No matter if we're in this league or if we're in league, if we went to League Two, would still be a massive club, and there'll always be expectations. That comes with the territory. And yeah, we should be players should want to come to Swindon Football Club. I think you know, with this KLD coming in now, I think hopefully the good times will return, because I think we've been the last 3 years under the previous regime, your Dirty Dons and your Methans and Sartoris. I think you know, it's that, you know, us Swindon fans, we deserve, you know, some bit of happiness. And you get the Newcastle fans up the road and they see they're hard done by. Come on, come on, Jesus, hard done by in the Premier League. I mean, they don't know what hard is. Double relegations, that's what hard is. That's what's hard. Trust us. They know what's hard is.
We are a League One team, but we should have the best League One players. You know, that's what I think. You know, we should have the best League One player. If you're going to play in League One, if that's the highest level you're going to get to in your career, then aspire to be the best and play for, you know, the biggest club in League One, which is clearly Sunderland Football Club. So we should be able to attract these players. But we should have got William Story with his 5 Premier League players landed. Did he ever tell you who they were?
He didn't know, but what people's got to realise is this is just temporary. Sunderland Football Club being in this division is just temporary. We will return back to the Premier League. Obviously, we've probably outstayed our welcome in this division a little bit too long, I'll be honest. But,
a few people have outstayed their welcome, haven't they, Shaun?
But you know, we will return, and it's, you know, it's sad to see where we are. But look at this KLD. He's a young billionaire. He's young. He looks ambitious. He's got a great family behind him. Let's just hope that he can make the right decisions and get us out of this division, get us in the Champions League, get us back to the Premier League. That's where I want to be. I want to be back to the Premier League. That's where we should be. Back to the Premier League, competing in the top half of the Premier League. It's sad, but hopefully we can get out of this division this season. If not, it's not KLD's fault. Let's be honest. He hasn't made. He's just getting his feet in the door. But hopefully we can do it this year.
Absolutely. There's only one more player to come on to for the game today. Is Charlie Wyke. A 7 out of 10 for him. I thought it was quite quiet. I mean, they said he ended his mini goal drought. I mean, it was 2 games with an outstanding header. Wyke was far from his best, but crucially fired Sunderland ahead. I mean, it was that, Shaun, wasn't it? I mean, he obviously didn't play his best game today, but you get one chance a game and you're a striker. You better score when you get that one chance in a game.
That's the thing. Let's be honest. Charlie Wyke, he's took some criticism over the last 2 years. I mean, this is his 3rd season now, I believe, and he deserves the praise. Charlie does. I mean, he was a bit isolated today. He was up there by himself. He didn't really get much service, but when he, one chance he got with the delivery by Chris Maguire, I must say it was a brilliant delivery by Chris Maguire. It was a brilliant header as well. And I said during the stream, I said to Giles, I said, there'll be one chance in this game, we've got to take it. And guess who stepped up? Big Charlie. Wrote a report, got it spot on. I would give Charlie a 7 out of 10. He said his mini goal drought. He scored 19 in the league now and 25 in all competitions. He's been, our player of the season. I think, let's be honest, he's done brilliant. He's won us the game. That bit of quality by the delivery was great, but the header he had to be there, and he's done it time and time again this season. And where we'd be this season if we didn't have Charlie Wyke? Where we'll be? We'll be nowhere. Well done to Charlie Wyke. Well deserved, and he's got with 3 points tonight. Yeah,
exactly. Winning goal, and as I said, it's a very short report on him. Really, it was just what was far from his best, but crucially fired Sunderland ahead. Look, he scored a goal. You get a chance in a game, you better make sure you score it, and he's been doing that this season. So fair play to him, really. This is 19th goal of the League One season now.
19th league goal, and I believe it's 25 in all competitions, which is phenomenal. Let's be honest, because you've got to think we're not a team that creates a lot of chances, and under Parkinson as well, it was very, very limitless. So to get them figures, I mean, it's nothing short of it's brilliant. He's done absolutely fantastic, Charlie. Big Charlie, he's done great, and like you see again tonight, in the right place at the right time. One chance we got, and he put it away, and he's got the 3 points, and he's got closer to that automatic places. But he's having a season to never forget. I mean, he deserves all the credit. Charlie does. He deserves all the credit what comes his way, and well done.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? This is a little message for Mr. Parkinson. Charlie Wyke would have never scored as many goals as he has this season without Aidan McGeady, helping him. And
absolutely.
Aidan McGeady he only came back into the team in December, but he's done far more for this football club than in however many months than Phil Parkinson did in a year. So well done, Aidan McGeady and Charlie Wyke. The 2 people have really, really stepped up this season. So fair play to them. And I think Charlie Wyke has been trying to get us out of this league.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, see McGeady. I mean, what was happening there? People saying he's finished. There was this rumours going around this, that, and the other. But look, he's come in, McGeady, and he's shown he's still got the genuine quality. I mean, at one time he had 10 assists in 14 games. He's just, he's come in, he's done a job, and some of the crosses. I mean, how many crosses has he put in for Charlie Wyke's head as well?
Yeah.
Brilliant crosses, left foot, right foot. He's done brilliant, McGeady, since he's come back. I know he was off the ball today, and he wasn't at it on Saturday. But let's hope he gets back to the McGeady what can be ruthless. Let's be honest, in this division against Rochdale on Saturday. Let's hope so.
Yeah, definitely. Let's hope so. Obviously, we've got the subs here, but we've already spoken about them earlier. O'Nien. One more question though. Who'd be your man of the match today, Shaun? It's like I'm doing an interview. You're usually the one doing the interviews.
That's good. I like this. I don't know. It's a tricky one. This man of the match. I'm just looking at the team now. Do you know what? Right. Who played the full 90 minutes? I know I played the full 90 minutes. Power off the ball. Sanderson was all right. 09 again done a job. Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Charlie White because he's got the winner, but I'm going to go with 09. Just again, for his reliability. He's consistently puts in a shift, doesn't he, at that bat as well, and he just looks cool, calm, and collected. In the situation when we're maybe in the last 15 minutes when they were I thought we might be an equaliser. He was in the right places. He's just a constant performer, and he's Mr. Reliable. He puts a shift in. So I'll go with Luke 09. Let's just hope we can tie him down to a long-term deal as well, because he deserves it. I mean, he's a type of player you need who can play in many positions, and I love Luke 09. I love the guy. Spoke him on many occasions, and he's just an ultimate professional, and brilliant again tonight, and keeping the clean sheet with him and Sanderson, Power and McFadden at the back. But he was class. So yes, I'll go with Luke 09.
Sean, I'll echo everything you said, and I completely agree with you. To be honest, Luke 09 is definitely my man of the match as well. I think Roker Report had Dion Sanderson, as their
not bad show.
But yeah, that's theirs. But I mean, ours is probably definitely Luke 09 for just being him, really. Just be you, Luke, and you're going to be man of the match every game, really. But yeah, I mean, we've been. I think you've been on stream now, Sean, for what Joanne Punchman was saying, 3.5 hours or something like that. So you done a great job, Sean.
Anyway, I think we'll wrap it up because I think I want to go to bed, and I'm probably sick of the sound of my voice now, actually. But Chris Scott, I've got EastEnders to watch. We'll have to have a bite to eat now. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in today. It's been tonight. It's been a long stream, but thankfully Sunderland managed to get it over the line. Managed to get the 3 points. That was all that mattered tonight. Thanks for everybody who's subscribed to the channel. Thanks for everybody who's liked. Thanks for Joanne Punching. Thanks for Clayton News, the Mollyways. Thanks for Tommy, Casey, Alyssa, Chris Scott. I'm just thinking of the names. There was in there. Adam French. All the people what's interacted. Thanks very much. And we'll see you on Saturday for the pre-match live, and also for my live stream for the Watch Deal. So please, much appreciated to everybody. Thanks a lot. Stay safe and have a good night's sleep.